Oh.
Oh, we are.
Hey.
Hey,
Oh my God. Welcome to another HFD podcast.
the best podcast
How
in
are
all the
ya?
land.
Oh my God. Look at that thing on the side. That way.
What thing?
The advertisement.
Oh,
Advertising the show.
guys.
It's right next to you.
Wait, ready?
Yes.
Wait.
We made that in like 5 minutes. So
This way.
what's going on, man? Welcome to another HFD podcast. How is everyone doing?
I'm doing well, man. Apart from the weather, but I did see the number 11 in the countdown. So,
I saw
without further ado,
I saw the number 13.
no.
It was when it went to 13 seconds.
11 in a
Oh,
row, in a
terrible.
row,
Terrible,
11 in a
It's
row.
terrible.
No.
That's not even a real song. Where did that
It
come
is.
from?
It goes. Na na na
Yeah,
na
but
na na na.
isn't that copyright?
Baby, give it up.
Don't you get copyrighted for that?
Ah, yeah, but I'm not singing the actual show, so. But I did see the number 11. So sorry, guys, I had to sing it. But
11's terrible.
KP, how you been, man?
What does 11 in a row mean?
Port won 11 in a row.
Oh,
Yeah, pretty happy.
Port are terrible. I thought Port were doing bad this season.
Oh, well, 11 in a row is not too bad. Well, talking about the footy, guys, we're actually watching the footy right now. So
Yeah, the footy's on for you guys. The
Yeah.
weather is the best, Amanda said.
the weather is wild. A lot of rain. A lot of
It's crazy, eh?
I couldn't even see where I was driving today.
KP, stop him for the love of God, Amanda says. Doesn't she like, but isn't she a Port fan?
But I was saying it all
You just kept singing it?
Yeah.
It's wild.
and and what the funny thing is, like when it gets into someone's head, like GT23, it got into his head, and he was like, "Oh man,
Jimmy T is bang in.
Jimmy T,
And he says, hey,
how's it going?
lads, and everyone in the chat.
I'm actually drinking a coffee from this nice cup that was
Rob,
given to me.
Rob says Bayern Munich won 11 titles in a row.
So do you want to sing the song again?
11 championships in a row.
Did he just say that? Did he just say 11?
That's ridiculous.
No. 11.
So what? Every time
in
someone
a row.
says it, you sing it.
Yeah.
That's
11
terrible.
in a
11
row.
titles.
Huh?
They won 11 championships
In a row?
Yeah,
Oh wow, that's amazing.
I knew it was getting up there to ridiculous.
That's amazing. But yeah, 11 is the number of the night. So, and GT23 was
It's
not
time
happy.
to start finding the big man. GT says.
Finding? No, I think
But you know what? Speaking about GT, there's something I wanted to ask him. I said this to you before. I was watching back our podcast,
yeah.
and I think it was on the Christmas podcast where my dad made his one and only appearance. The Don made his one and only appearance on the podcast. We were talking about Cyprus and Turkey and all that, and GT said he's going to Cyprus in July. Is that still true, GT? It
That was a long time ago.
was Christmas.
What, 6 months ago?
Yeah.
6 months
Almost
ago.
7. Are you going there, or is that? Was I
'Cause,
like watching?
the Don is on his way, isn't
Was
he?
I like watching? Oh, that's what I was gonna say. He's going on in July. He's gonna be
Yeah.
in Cyprus in August.
Yeah.
He's leaving here in July to go to England first and whatnot. But I just want to know if GT's still going.
But guys, welcome to the show, and make sure you like, share, subscribe. I don't know where the subscribe button is, but
Oh, it was up and I had it and it's back.
yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, guys,
What does everyone
and
think?
like the show.
What does everyone think of us advertising all our shows in the corner there? Is
Yeah,
that,
do you guys like this?
we just
Wait, ready?
just made it there,
Wait.
and I made it. Chris didn't even do it. That's what's
Oh,
even funny
sorry.
about it.
Do
Didn't fix the
Yeah.
black background on Footy Podcast yet, but it's next week.
Do you guys like it? It's pretty cool, eh? It's pretty cool.
I like it, man. I like it. So yeah, I
Well,
wanted to
yeah.
ask GT that.
Thursday night, we don't do it normally Thursday
We haven't
night.
done a
It's a bit
Thursday
quiet
night. No,
tonight.
we haven't done a Thursday night for a while.
Hopefully it picks up a bit.
It'll pick up, man. It's because we're here. It'll definitely pick up.
Hopefully. I know there's a few people playing sports tonight.
Don't know about sports.
It's raining, man. You guys should be inside.
I played last night at 8:30.
And how was it?
Where I played last night.
You don't want to talk about it.
Don't talk about. Listen,
Oh, fair enough.
we lost. It was. We played on AstroTurf, and I was saying it to you. I just think that it's. I don't know, man. When you don't play on it often, they're just used to playing on it, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Turf. Wow.
Nah, that all fell through. GT said that fell
Oh,
through. There you
okay.
go. So he's not going.
But you know what? Let's talk about some of the stuff that we've talked about before.
Yes. You wanted to ask some questions.
Well, first of all, I want to bring up the elephant in the room. You did a bet a few months ago,
Months? It was longer than that, wasn't it?
maybe, and someone in the chat that's not there at the time,
But he will be. I'm sure he'll be here.
and he bet you $100 if you could eat the chips.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
And you ate it all, and you had to wait for 10 minutes. Remember? It was
Yeah.
10 minutes,
Or whatever it was, yeah.
and you went over 10 minutes. So
I ate 2 chips. I ended up eating...
where's it's payday?
What was his
It's
name?
payday.
What was his name?
I don't know. I think you've got the signature there.
Do you know his name?
I think it's this one here. There you go. That's his name.
So you telling me he hasn't been a man of his word? 'Cause I completely forgot until you reminded me.
Well, he hasn't been. So yeah, we have to pull him up on it. I
We're
think.
gonna have to when he gets here, everyone, GT, everyone that's watching, he's got to give him a hard time about it.
I know. He owes KP $100.
He owes HFD some moolah.
He does.
So
Another thing. How about when you said you're gonna do Sprite
and banana. Yeah, I'll do it. I said I'll
Still waiting,
vomit.
still waiting.
I'm sure I'll vomit, but you know,
Dude, definitely. I would vomit if I did that.
everyone. Well, apparently everyone does this.
It'd just be funny.
Apparently, it's not scientifically possible to keep it down.
Yeah, I just remember the short we did. The short you did.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think it's. Yeah, I'll definitely vomit.
Yeah, maybe off season.
Definitely off season. Are Melbourne currently winning now?
Yeah, so we're watching the footy, guys. So Melbourne are winning by 1 point, halftime.
Is that?
So
Oh, that's a low score, isn't it?
Melbourne is winning by 1 point at the moment. So pretty shitty game. A lot of rain.
So
Yeah, but
So there's a few people watching me in the chats. That is rude of damn, GT said.
that is very rude. That's very rude.
I completely forgot till you reminded me. You're like, did Damn ever pay the money?
He didn't.
And it was his, wasn't it? He was the one that instigated the bet, wasn't it? He was the one that said we couldn't do it. Like, we wouldn't even have done the chip bet if it wasn't for Damn. Remember he was
Correct.
going on about it? He was like losing it.
Correct.
Saying that we had to do this.
Yeah. So we're still waiting. We're still waiting. But anyway, guys, I wanted to ask a few questions. Like, bit of a before we started our topic. You know,
What I like the pun, sorry to cut you off, that GT said that's rude, considering we're talking about what's rude tonight.
100%. 100%. Hey, Fotini.
Putting in the chat.
How are ya? Look, I just want to ask, like, because HFD is evolving and getting a lot of new people coming in and joining the community. Just wanted to ask a few questions, like, to the fans out there, what you guys think of our shows recently. Maybe put a poll. I don't know.
A poll. What do you want me to say in it, man?
Do you like the diversity of HFD, or would you like to see it, or would you rather it split? Like, for instance, like, you know how we got like tonight's podcast, we've got a footy podcast. Like, it's a few different elements of the show. There's the EPL podcast coming soon. Do you guys like it like that, or would you prefer it to be like separated? I like it diverse. I think it's good, but I just want to know what the fans think. And
How should I ask the question? Should we keep the current setup, or
yeah, I mean, not should. I mean, do you like the way HFD is set up at the moment? Something like that. Yes or no? Let's see what they say. But yeah.
I think the best way to word it.
Yeah. We'll see how we go. It is pissing down with rain.
Bucketing down.
Bucketing down with rain.
That's right.
It is pissing down with rain outside. He's doing the
I wrote. Do you like how HFD has a wide range of shows? Is that better?
Yeah. Good.
Ask the community. Yeah.
Well, no one's wrote anything, so
Well, not yet.
do you like how
Do you like how HFD has a wide range of shows? I do. And I'm going to give love hearts.
you don't have love hearts?
Got to give love hearts. Diverse attracts different viewers. I think that's a good thing, Rob said. So he's commented on it
Oh, good.
and voted. 100% have voted to, and 4 or 5 votes. Why?
Yeah, I just wanted to see people's opinion. That's all.
Why is rainy weather deemed bad? I love it, Rob said.
It's not. It's just
I don't think it's bad. It's
not
just
bad.
It's just pissing down.
It's actually it's pissing down with rain. Absolutely pissing
But it's been
down.
going all day, hasn't it?
Yeah. It has. It has. But no more.
The votes have come in. 7 votes all said they like it.
They like it.
So that's good.
Well, I mean, we weren't going to change anything. We're just
asking.
we're just asking the question.
Amanda says I love it.
Because we've always been like in two minds about things, because we've always thought to ourselves that maybe we should be like separating the shows a bit because maybe we're not niching down enough. But I think we've got a good mix.
But ultimately, in the end, we are a live, interactive YouTube channel because all our shows are live.
Yeah.
So that's our niche, really, isn't it?
Correct.
A live, interactive, whether it's a podcast, and it's mostly they're all except the gaming maybe but it's still a podcast, really, isn't it? Because you're there talking, interactive with people.
Correct. So
I'm so productive with this sort of weather, Amanda says.
Oh, okay.
And she agrees. She loves it.
It's nice. Like you can. I don't know if you guys can hear in the background, but it's pissing down. But it feels nice.
It's bucketing.
It's bucketing down right now.
Isn't it?
It's bucketing down right now.
Bucketing, man.
But
I must admit, I miss the food shows. Well, they're still there. It's just they're separated. We do want to do them.
So basically, what we're going to do is
try to do one a month.
Yeah, once a month we're going to try and do it. We're really focusing on this channel right now and getting it to a point.
Getting it to where we want it.
I mean, I'm not going to be stopping after that point, but yeah, we want to get it to a point where it's actually not just doing it for fun, but we're actually making money from it. So we're on the right path to that, very close to that goal. And once we reach that goal, we can start to really hone in on the food stuff as well. So
agree with Amanda. Food shows, please. Yeah, we'll do them. Yeah, that will be coming back, man.
Yeah. So that'll be on the other channels. So we did niche. We have niched out from that. Yeah. So that's a separate channel.
But as long as you're subscribed to it, when a new video comes out, you get the notification. You get to watch it.
So it won't be a live thing. It'll be just a video, like a normal video. So
like edited.
Yeah. We'll start it. We actually miss it, don't we?
Yeah, of course. And what Amanda said, I think that's what Jess said to me as well. She goes, I like all of it. You guys make it. Like all the different shows. It's us, like people watching.
Yeah. And we get to meet new people in the chat.
Reborn says, hey, lads and ladies. How are you, Reebs?
Yeah, Reebs, how are you? We're just talking about the podcast, how it's not the actual channel, how it's diverse. Like we've got gaming, we've got footy, we got football, like soccer, we've got this podcast. And we just see like if everyone enjoys it that way, because we've always had that. We've always talked about it, and we were gonna always maybe separate it, but I like the way it is.
Dawes Road High School delinquents make good as HFD moguls.
We do. Dawes Road delinquents.
Hello, Rob, 100%.
Well, I don't think anyone from Dawes Road. I can't think of anyone that's done a podcast. I think we're the only ones.
Probably.
Yeah.
I know some famous people from there, but
yeah,
athletes, but no.
Wasn't there a Labor MP?
Oh yeah, the one that was going to school with Chris. But that was not like there was what's his name that played NBA, Joe Ingles, Brad Newley, like they played NBA. They were from Dawes Road.
We're the next big thing from Dawes Road, guys.
Yeah. Reborn. Reborn. And actually, what Chris failed to mention, we were actually talking about how rude Dam is. So, and he's not even here to tell him.
I know.
Reborn will remember that too because he watched the watch along.
Isn't that funny how he's not here?
Reborn, remember the watch along? We did the watch along for Paranormal Activity. And I did the bet that Dam bet me the hottest chip in the world. He hasn't paid me. And I didn't even know. I didn't even know until Chris told me. It was $100. $100, man. How are you all doing, Reeb says? Oh, we're doing good, man. I'm doing good.
Doing well, man. It's just pissing down with rain. It's really cold here, and I don't mind it. But
yeah, I don't mind it.
yeah,
Is it a nice summer's day in England, Reborn? Like 21 degrees?
I reckon this is the dumbest day.
Yeah, this is hot in England. Did Hewitt go to Dawes Road? Nah, his coach did. His first coach.
Hewitt did go. I mean, I did
He
see.
came and
I saw
visited
Hewitt
us.
there. We saw him there.
But his first coach, his first coach was our photography teacher.
Peter Smith.
Yeah, was our teacher.
He was a dickhead. I'm sorry.
Reborn says, what? Effing rude. Yeah, he was a dickhead.
He was a
Smith.
dickhead.
Yeah.
But I remember like going to like tech studies and like you'd see him walking across the photography room with Peter Smith.
Yeah.
It's like, is that a girl? That's what I used to say.
Yeah, Hewitt, yeah.
He used to have the long hair.
That hair was next level.
He used to have the long hair. He used to look like a bit of a girl back
Yeah.
then, even though he wasn't a girl. But
He looked like one,
he did a little bit.
you know.
But yeah, good tennis player. But we did. Yeah, we used to see him at the.
Yeah, he used to come there.
Yeah. Did you used to see him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They brought him down one day and they were telling us if we persevered, we could be good like him. But at the time, he was a nobody.
He wasn't nobody.
It's not like he was number one in the world then.
No, he
They were
wasn't.
like telling us, so
He
I was
wasn't.
like, so if we persevere, we can be some kid with curly hair. Like,
Apparently he was amazing junior.
but we didn't know.
We didn't know. We just like this kid with long hair looks like a girl.
Dude, I'm telling you, and this is factual.
I know it's a fake
Listen,
kid. Like,
this is factual. I'm telling you factual, right? Peter Smith brought him to school and Craig Hobbs beat him.
Oh, in the tennis match?
Craig was better than him.
Really?
Dude, Craig was so talented, right? But the thing was, he was so good at everything without trying.
Yeah.
He did not care, but he was the best football player, he was the best soccer player, he was the best tennis player, best cricket player. And he beat Hewitt. And Smith was all upset about it, saying, something must have been wrong with Leighton and that. But Craig was
of course.
Craig was a bit older than him.
Yeah, he was.
But he just
I think
Craig
Leighton
was
was he my
yeah,
year?
and Craig was Chris's age.
Yeah.
But he smashed him, dude. Smashed him.
Far out. There we
It's
go.
24 degrees Celsius at the moment where I am, Reborn said.
Well, 24 is beautiful.
24 is wild.
24 is, they're complaining. I heard in Cairns today it was like 21.
In
I was like,
Cairns?
it's cold for them.
Yeah,
I'm like, dude,
yeah. They'd be hating
I
it.
would love 21.
They'd be hating it.
Come here, mate. It's like 8. It's like 7 degrees.
Oh, they would have been
outside.
hating it there.
But we're just asking a few questions about the show. We're really happy the way HFD is going,
Well,
and
everyone's saying yes. They like the dog.
yeah, we love the way it's going, and we have a lot of fun doing it. We're pumping the shows out at the moment, so make sure you have the bell on for notifications, guys. So
Tell you what,
exactly
that
what we got
advertisement in the top
How
corner,
good is that?
It's
It's like I'm lifting it.
it's the best.
It's like I'm lifting it.
It's hailing. Fortinia said.
It's
But
hailing.
just there. We don't know. We can't. We're not out.
Are
Oh,
you
well,
are you at home or are you at your friend's house?
Crows finishing bottom 4. GT said.
What do you mean?
That's what he just said that.
I don't think they're going to be finishing bottom 4. Maybe bottom 4 of the 8.
Reborn. That's a UK scorcher in the Lakes District, isn't it? It's humid as balls though. It's just the wrong side of comfy. Reborn says it's really humid. What's really humid in England? What percent? What tell me?
I don't know.
Because like Cairns gets like next level humid. She's at home, she
okay.
said.
Well, that's close.
Sounds so appealing, Reborn, Amanda said.
So I'm glad everyone likes the
Well, that's good, man.
the range of shows,
That's
and
good.
we're going to keep bringing them to you. So EPL show will start soon. Hey, we're still working on a few kinks. Still working on
That'll
a
start
few,
soon.
but yeah, that's gonna be fun.
It'll start soon.
Hopefully, John comes on the shows.
John will pull through. Hopefully it won't
Hopefully
be.
he comes.
You know how everyone said they want to see like more food stuff? Just bear with us, guys. We did put Jimmy in charge of Hunkyfooddudes, so
We did, so that's why there's been zero uploads on food. So if you got any anger towards the food channel, please
Yeah.
direct it directly to Jimmy T.
Oh, GT was saying, see if it brings Dam out. That's why he wrote that. Crows finishing bottom 4, just to see if, it just lured him out of the wilderness.
It's like a
He's a smart man.
Yeah.
GT. Very smart
just
man.
keep it in the water, man. It might
Yeah,
it
just
might
keep-
it might get a nibble.
Just keep it there, man.
It might get a nibble.
Keep it there, GT. Very smart guy.
He's a very smart guy.
Oh, hurry up.
But-
That's funny.
Yeah, no, thanks for everyone that supports us, guys.
It's the
We really
best.
appreciate you guys.
Face palming, man. Just cracking up then. Face palm. So, tonight,
Tonight's a big night.
guys, crypto is starting to wake up, Fortini said. Does that call for a...
Well, Pepe was up 41% today, so I was like,
So does that call for in a
shit.
couple weeks, are we going to like have a... is there going to be a crypto talk?
I don't know. I still think that I think we should have Fortina in for a chat.
A crypto talk?
Fortina, do you want to
John
come
might-
on for a...
So will we get to do this? Will we get to just do this?
Yeah.
Crypto talk!
Yeah, that's old, man.
I know, but who cares?
It's wild. It's so wild. Yeah, no, if Fortina wants to come onto the show, we'll, because, you know, we're a bit behind on crypto at the moment. So it'd be nice to get the rundown.
I'm always behind. GT going fishing. Yeah, he's going fishing for a dam.
Just go over your dad. But of course, he's gone missing in action when he, you know.
When he owes money.
Yeah.
That's typical Italian.
But you know what's funny about this week? Jimmy T returned last night.
I heard he returned and he was like doing his best impersonation of a thumb.
That is true.
He was like this to the camera.
Yeah, he was.
Like real close up.
He loves the close-ups.
He loves the close up
He
thumb.
loves the
It's
close-ups.
like, what we should call him? He should be Gumby.
Oh, gee.
Yeah,
Sorry, Jim.
shit.
It's just
Jimmy.
National Pick on Jim Day.
We love Jimmy.
We do.
Bull run incoming. And Amanda's cracking up about our gym antics.
But,
Bull run incoming. Is that like that? You're talking about what they do in Mexico where they all stand in the streets and the bulls come through and just knock everyone out?
You could think that, but that's actually wrong. It's actually not that at all.
Or is that actually crypto?
It's actually crypto.
Oh, right.
So you either have a bull market or you have a bear market.
What? You know what I don't get it right? They call it a bull market or a bear market. Man, bears are way better than bulls. It should be the other way around. Bears should be when it's good.
Like a
Yeah,
grizzly
because
bear.
they're scary. motherfucker.
They are. I think
Oh,
because it's
shit.
bull, because it's running.
100%.
Yeah, and the bear just like lurks
100%.
around. But
So,
what are we talking about today, KP?
whoa. Listen, our dear friend was meant to come on the show.
Doesn't he have like?
And you might be thinking we're talking about Krillin because he actually comes on the show, but he's actually away. But we are talking about John.
Well, he was supposed to get a shot at actually running a show.
Yeah, he was going to run the show tonight. And
to learn, but that fell through
yeah, and
as always.
he came down with,
He came down with something.
a case of John Artis.
Yeah, John
and,
Artis. Yeah, it's going around, guys. Watch out, you might catch it.
Yeah. Yeah, Spain, Rob. See, that's right, Spain. Pamplona, running of the bull. That's the one I'm talking about, where they're just all in the streets and the bulls just, going.
Yeah,
through,
it's
just
in Spain. Yeah, that's
knocking
right.
people out.
That's
Yeah,
right,
but
that's
yeah. So John isn't well, so he couldn't come. But it was actually his topic, and he said to me, "I said, John, what topic should we do?" And he was like, he went back at me straight away. He was like, "What's considered rude?" That's what he said, and I said, "Oh, we'll change it a bit so it's a bit more like appealing on the thumbnail and that." And we changed it to "How rude are you?" But sort of pretty much what's considered rude. And John said, he goes like, the first example he said is like, if you get invited to a party and you don't bring anything, is that considered rude?
Depends. What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean by they bring
I don't know. If you get invited to a party and you don't, some people bring a cake, some people bring a salad. Are you meant to bring something to a Christmas party, a dinner party? Are you meant to bring something? Or is it rude if you don't?
In Australia, drinks.
Yeah, but see...
that can be offensive to the person.
No, but
who's
see,
like,
the Don reckons in Australia drinks. That's because all the true blue Aussies, they don't want to buy drinks for
I'll
you.
tell you what's rude. You go to someone's house, you take something to eat there, and you take a drink, but it's just yours,
Yeah.
and then you eat it in front of them. That's rude.
No, but do you know what? I think in Australia,
That's rude.
that's not considered rude. I think guys bring a six-pack for themselves in Australia.
Yeah, but if you came to my house, they'll be
You know,
like,
but
what?
you're not... no, people are going to say this is racist, whatever. You're a wog. You're ethnic. Ethnics is if I'm having a party, you don't dare bring drinks, mate, because I've got all the drinks or I've got all the food. That's how ethnics are.
Correct.
But
But we'll bring a cake maybe. Like, we'll say,
yeah, no, but
we'll bring a
that's
cake.
different. That's different. That's
Maybe.
different. Italians always bring something, otherwise rude. And see, Rob, again, that's ethnic. The ethnics are like that.
Yeah, but they bring something for everyone. They're not going to
That's
bring
right,
something
not
just
for
for
themselves.
them.
That's what I'm saying. Here in Australia, it's like, I don't know about England. Maybe Reborn can tell us. They'll like bring a 6-pack for themselves because they think because the person hosting it doesn't put as much drinks out. That's why. Whereas if you're coming to our party, ethnics, it's like we'll have drinks. There'll be drinks for the next 6 months because they buy that many drinks that they've got enough drinks. You know, that's just how they are. Like at your birthday, how many Eskies?
Yeah, but it depends. Who's it rude to though? So it's rude either way. So if you bring some, but all right. If you're an ethnic and you got an Australian guy comes in, right? Just an Anglo-Saxon guy. And he's got his own beer. Are you going to be offended by that?
Yeah, I think it's rude. He should drink my beer.
But he doesn't know that.
Well, if he's friends with me, he's good enough friends with me to be coming to my party.
Yeah, what if you just met him at like? What if you just met him at your work dinner or something, and he's like,
See, Jess said, "Nah, I don't think that's a mainly ethnics only thing." No, but Jess, I'm in European, I should say. Jess is like that. She's got that European in her. She'll buy.
Yeah, but European and ethnics, right?
Not all of all. There's different types of.
What does ethnics mean then?
Well, more ethnic is more pointed towards like Greek, Italian, like that, isn't it? Like dark, like Europeans.
Yeah, but Europe isn't Europe.
Yeah, well, it's ethnicity. That's what it means.
Yeah,
But like Europeans in general, like Jess is much like that. She's got that in her where she'll buy enough for 6 months for a party. Make sure that she's got everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I agree. I think if you're hosting a party,
Yeah, you should have everything.
you should have everything there
I
because you're
agree.
hosting it.
I agree.
You're hosting it. You invited me. You should have. But like, I will always offer. I'll bring a cake or something. You know what I mean? And plus a present. I reckon someone that doesn't bring a present is rude.
I was copying your wording. Oh, you're agreeing with us, Jess. Yeah.
Someone that doesn't gift.
See, but look what Reborn said. Sorry. Reborn goes, see, I think it's ruder to turn up at someone's house and expect them to provide for you. Right? He goes, I don't know if that's just me. He goes, at least offer to get something. Yeah, but that's how we are. We don't want you to bring anything.
No, but you're invited to a party.
Yeah, I know,
right?
but that's what he's saying. It's just him.
Yeah, but say Reeves, you're invited to a party, right? You're invited to an actual party, and like, you want to like, you rock up there, like, they've invited you, man.
Yeah, no,
they
but
want your company.
He's just saying that's him personally.
And you know, if you just bring your own food there, to them, it's gonna go, what are you doing, man? There's food here.
Well, Amanda said,
What are you doing today?
They organize your weddings now, and they invite you to the party to bring your own food and drinks.
Amanda said,
No.
I once had people bring an esky of drinks only for themselves. That's what Amanda said. See, that's
I've seen that.
But that's what I'm
before.
saying. That's what they do here. They'll bring a 6-pack.
Yeah, but
for
see, that's
themselves.
foreign to me, man.
Yeah, to me that's foreign
That's
too. But I
foreign.
know they do that because I got mates
Because
that are
I've
like
got
that.
an esky full of drinks. Here you go, take it.
Yeah, no, but I know. I get it. I know what you mean. Where, see, I think we're more like, say you're coming to my party, right? You're more like, you'd bring a carton for everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
interesting.
Nordic countries are not ethnic, Rob says. That's what I mean. I think ethnic is more pointed to that word, which I think it's more pointed to Greeks,
But what does
Italians. It's short for ethnicity, but I think it's more pointed to them.
is it?
Ethnics is more considered the Greeks, Italians, and stuff like that.
Okay,
That's what I think. I'm not,
I've never thought about it.
The unwritten rule is to bring something complementary to what is being provided, not something that rivals the main fare, Rob is saying. There you go. I get that. Yeah, I get that. We went to a barbecue on the weekend. We didn't have to take anything, but we took some cans and put them in the cooler for everyone. But the host did the food, etc. Well, that's what I'm saying, Reeves. Like, that's what I'm saying. Chris, that's what he'll do. He'll rock up here with a carton and add it to my drinks, not just for himself.
Of course.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's different.
That's killer. That's
yeah.
not rude.
Or say I want to come to the Don's party, right? I want to drink a scotch with him, and I'll bring him.
Bring him a bottle
I'll
of
bring
scotch.
a scotch.
Yeah, but that's like you're bringing
Johnny Walker Blue. We drink together. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah.
because we're drinking it together and we're sharing it. Not I'm bringing a scotch. I'm gonna have it for myself. No, sorry, it's mine.
Yeah.
Like that's wrong.
Well, Jess says.
For me, it is anyway.
Jess says. Hess says.
Yes.
Yeah, it's basic etiquette to bring food or drink to bring to a party or gathering. Like it's basic etiquette to bring something along. You know.
I think so. Yeah. Unless
But
you're getting told not to bring
That's
something
right.
and just bring
Yeah.
a gift. Like how
No, of
about
course.
gifts? If you don't gift,
If you don't,
you don't bring a
if you're
gift-
invited to a birthday party,
yeah.
right, and they haven't said to or not to, is
What
it
do you
rude if you don't bring a gift?
Yes. If it's a
For
birthday
your
party,
last birthday party, you told us not to get you anything because it was late. Remember, you had your party late.
yeah.
But the one before, I bought you a bottle of gin. 'Cause you
Yeah.
like gin or something.
Yeah.
Me and Jess got you a nice gin.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you got to bring a present.
I think so.
If you're going to a birthday
If
party,
it's a birthday party, I
Yeah.
think you have to.
yeah, I think so. If someone doesn't bring a
I
birthday
mean,
party,
if it's me personally, I don't really care.
yeah, I don't care.
But it can come across as rude. Like you're putting on a show.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Or how about if you have a wedding or a christening or something like that?
Yeah.
Or a massive party and you've decked out a whole hall and they don't bring a present. It's like, what?
the true Greek tradition is if you are having a celebration, you provide for all of your guests.
Yeah, that's true.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree.
Just the way it
Yeah,
is.
birthday party, bring a gift always. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's the ethnic thing. Like it's.
Yeah.
But I just think it should all be like it shouldn't matter where you're from. It should be that way. If you're having a party, you should be providing everything,
Yes.
and then they can bring a cake as well. That's
Cakes are
fine.
different. Like,
No,
it's
I'm
like-
saying like they can bring, like Jess said, they can bring a potato salad or whatever, just something extra.
Sometimes, like, if you can organize with everyone, look, bring a salad. Everyone bring a salad,
Yeah.
right? I'll cook the meat, and like you can do that. That can happen if you
Yeah.
organize it, right?
Yeah,
But traditionally,
yeah,
Greeks, Italians, they provide everything.
they do. But
Traditional.
still, when I go to my family's like parties, they end up with like 47 cakes because everyone like brings a cake or something.
Well, that's because they haven't been told.
Yeah, that's
like,
right.
You know,
But
don't.
it's just how it's because they're people are giving.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Chris Christopoulos says, "Yassel boys, that's your
Hey, how you going, Stucky?
cousin." Zakal says it's good to bring something to any party than going to a party empty-handed. It's nice to bring like a salad or something, like I said, or a drink. You know, like just bring something for the host.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I agree with that too. Even if it's money in a card or something, Reborn is saying as a present. I agree. Problem I have is I haven't bought myself a birthday present for years. Don't want or need anything.
Zeros.
Let me just close that. Yeah, we're
Yeah,
there.
we're back. We're back.
Is that us there?
Guys, you have to reset your thing, man. So
Yeah.
tell them in the chat, reset your, just,
You might have to open and close. No,
Guys.
mine's not either. I don't think we're back.
yeah, we are back. You gotta turn it off. There we
did.
are. We're back. We're back.
Oh, we're back now. Yeah, there it is. All right, there we go. All right. All right. What I'll do is, let me just close this box. Get the chat back up if they can reconnect it. All right.
Close and come back in.
All right, you guys. Close and come back in. All right, I'm gonna read a few of the
If
chats.
it's not working. If it's not working.
All right. Kicked out too, Rob said. Outages. Rude weather, GT says. Absolutely rude weather. That's
It's
wild.
back. All right.
Use the backup generator. I may re-gift it because Rob said, what do you do to someone who brought you a gift in bad taste or totally inappropriate? And Amanda says, I may re-gift it.
Or throw it away. Throw it away.
Throw it away.
Is
it
re-gifting rude?
Yes.
Is
You know,
it?
like when Tim Watley re-gifts the label maker in Seinfeld?
How about when,
That's rude,
how
man.
about when Frank the Tank re-gifts the...
Rude. Re-gifting is rude. If someone gives you a gift, even if you don't like it, you keep throwing it away is better than re-gifting it.
Yeah.
You just say, yeah, I didn't like it, whatever. I was referring to ignoring a wedding registry. We already had 2 kettles, 2 toasters, loads of glasses, etc. But we got given another 3 more, Rob is saying. So people like ignoring the... Do you know what? Can I ask you something? So
Huh?
you've had a wedding?
I've had one wedding.
A wedding, right?
Yes.
So when you this is the question
Yes,
I asked,
one.
right? Yeah, one.
I'm gonna have another
Is
one.
it rude?
I want to have another one.
Is it rude when people have a wedding and they ask what people should give them? You know how weddings these days, it's like,
Like a registry.
oh, we have this, just
Like-
wishing well. We
Yes.
don't want.
The registry.
Is that rude? Because they're asking, instead of just accepting what you would give them, they're telling you what to get them. It's like they do it for christenings and that now. Oh, get us this. Give us money for my kid. It's like, maybe I want to give your kid a bib.
What we do, what we did for the christening, for Nathan's christening, what we did, we put a wishing well there,
Yeah.
and then if anyone wanted to put it in, it's up to them.
Yeah.
We did mention that if you guys want to gift, but we're not making people gift. It's up to them. Like,
Yeah.
as long as you word it correctly, I don't think it can.
Yeah.
It might not come across as rude.
I've never re-gifted your gifts, KP, Amanda said. Well, Chris drank that bottle of gin on the night, I reckon, when me and Jess bought it.
It was wild.
So,
It was wild.
so Chris Christopoulos says, my wedding in Vietnam, for example, all guests paid cash for the entire event. No gifts. That was great.
See, it works for some people,
That's okay.
but maybe in that culture, it's different.
Yeah, maybe, yeah, that's right.
Where if you did that here, that would not fly.
Chris C isn't having another wedding, Amanda said,
Yes, I am.
scratching her chin. He said he wants to have another
I
wedding.
want to have another one. Of course we do. When's the question? Well, we wanted to do it next year, so we'll see how we go.
That's wild.
See how we go. We'll see where we're at.
In Australia?
I hope so.
Oh. Why?
Well, why not?
That's wild.
When do you want to do it?
I'm asking you.
Australia? Bali would be cool.
I want to get married in Cyprus. I want to take Jess to Cyprus
Yeah.
and get married there.
Can I come?
Yeah. I'll invite everyone, and if they can come, they can come.
That'd be wild.
But I mainly want to do it so all of my cousins from here can't come.
How many you got? You got a lot of family here?
More over there. Oh, heaps here, but they're just so annoying. They're like, every time I see them, you know, the typical like vlogs. They're like, "Oh, when are you getting married?" It's like, man, or when are you having a kid? It's like, leave me the fuck alone.
Never.
Well, it's like, it's up to us. It's like, and they always get in Jess's face about it. So,
Yeah, I know.
oh, come on. It's like, that's rude. I think that's rude. I'm saying it right now. That's rude.
Rude.
You know, like, maybe some, like, how do you know, like, some people don't, you know, they're happy doing what they do. We did something similar. We already had the house sorted, so asked for cash gifts, if any, and we put it towards the honeymoon, Reborn said. But I don't want to hire a bus for the wedding anymore, Amanda said.
Why?
What was this bus?
Because of the accident.
Oh, I wanted to go to Mount Gambier, Amanda said.
Because there was an accident like 2 weeks ago where this guy killed everyone in the bus.
Oh. At least you all went out in a blaze of glory.
No, but did you see what happened?
The only thing I saw was that thing that was going to look for the Titanic has gone missing.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, the Simpsons actually predicted that.
No, but apparently that's happened heaps of times. There's this guy said he's been on it 4 times.
Why go?
Now listen, and every time he's been on it, it's lost communication.
Let me ask you a question. Why would you want to go in the depths of the ocean?
I would want to go into the abyss to see.
No, man.
No, because
We don't belong there.
listen,
bro. What abyss?
I'm saying if you were in a thing and you knew it was safe, right? The abyss is like space, man. It would be so much amazing shit down there. But what I'm going to say is, I wouldn't want to go to the depths of the ocean to look at the Titanic.
No, what for?
Exactly. It's a fucking boat that sunk. Who gives a shit?
Exactly.
Like, it's
I wouldn't-
rusted. It's all corroded and...
it would be cool to go to the abyss or whatever.
Yeah, like to see the animals in that. That's what I'm saying. Because there's shit down there that we never see. Like,
No,
it's
but
freaky.
man, it's
I know,
it's
scary.
dangerous, bro.
I know. I agree with that. But what I'm saying, I would never go on a submersible to see the Titanic. That's so...
It's a bit rude of you.
No, but I just don't... It doesn't interest me. Why would I want to see the Titanic? It's sunk.
Yeah, but it's one of those.
It came from Liverpool.
Liverpool, did it?
It did.
Did
It left from...
Oh, no wonder. No wonder. Sorry,
No,
Reece.
listen. Do you care about seeing the Titanic all corroded and shit?
Well, I did hear a conspiracy theory about the Titanic.
That it never existed?
No, I heard that I heard that the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, were
Mhm.
supposed to go on it, and there was this other rich guy that was supposed to go on it. And what happened was, this guy was against opening up the Reserve Bank,
Mhm.
and he was against it. He was one of the richest men in the world. He went on. They actually said no, we're not going on.
Mhm.
And then he got hit, sunk.
I've
He
heard.
died.
I've heard that one before.
Next year they make the Reserve
Yeah,
Bank
I've
like
heard.
that, and
I've
then
heard
yeah,
that.
so
But I bet you that was just probably.
could be coincidence.
Yeah, that's what I reckon. I reckon it happened, and because he died, they went and did it.
Well, why were they supposed to go on the ship and then they
I don't
pulled
know.
out?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's-
You never know.
It's scary.
The ocean is around 85% unexplored. That's what I'm saying. I agree with what Christopoulos is saying. That's what I'd like, but I wouldn't want to go just to see the Titanic.
Yeah,
I'd want to go to see the unexplored stuff that they're talking about.
yeah, 100%.
Scared of the sea as it is, never mind going down to that depth, Reborn says. Just says the abyss is so fascinating. Reborn said, now that's rude, what I said about Liverpool. And you don't know how hard someone has worked or where they are in their... Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'll read Amanda's first comment. She said, it's rude to comment about someone's weight to their face. You don't know how hard someone has worked or where they are in their weight loss journey. But what I'm saying
It
is
is rude.
Is it rude? It's not to... What if you're telling someone they look good, they've lost weight?
That's different. You're
Yeah.
complimenting them.
Well, I'm saying because Amanda said commenting.
A comment and a compliment is different.
Well, if I say, Chris, man, you've lost weight, that's a comment still.
Yeah, but it's a compliment
Yeah,
too.
okay. Yeah, that's what I'm just asking.
Where the other comment is more of a,
Yeah.
how do you say it?
Rob said Southampton, KP, no, wasn't it built in Southampton, but it left from Liverpool? That's what I believe that. I'm not 100%, but I think it was built in Southampton, but it...
Is that why it sunk?
That's what I always say. Let me find out.
Oh, jeez. All right, Google is on the march. Do you think being rude and being mean are the same thing?
No.
I think rude is often unintentional and mean is intentional. Yeah, I agree with that. I think rude is often unintentional. It's true. It's true.
Is it rude to do what I do?
What?
I said this to you. Sometimes I say things that I know other people are thinking, but they don't want to say it out loud.
And it comes across rude.
But it's just telling
but
the
it's
truth.
just- yeah,
Really?
so telling the truth and rude, I think,
Yeah.
can go into one
Yeah.
really. But sometimes people need to hear the truth
Yeah.
because some people live in fantasy world,
Yeah.
and yeah, sometimes they need that wake up call, and
Yeah.
it might come across as rude, but yeah, you're just doing the right thing by them. So yeah, it's a hard one.
Yeah.
But you are like that sometimes, aren't you?
Yeah. I am, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Rob's
And
right. The Titanic was built in Belfast and left from Southampton.
And it probably you probably clash with some different
Oh,
personalities.
all the time. I clash with... Because you know why? I think people that are confident
Yeah.
come across as rude and arrogant, but I don't think they are. They're just confident people. And people take that as arrogance, but it's not. They're just... And you clash with people. It's true.
I find my personality with yours is really easy. Like
we get it
we
because
get along really well.
Easy.
But I can see how other people would clash.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think, but then again, like I look at you like you're a easygoing guy as well. Like
I am very
but
You
I
are
reckon
too.
when you don't like someone, you can tell.
probably.
Yeah, I can tell.
Probably.
Yeah. I can
Who
tell.
was it?
There's many people.
I don't dislike a lot of people.
I can tell when you like someone and you don't like
Yeah,
someone.
but who was it I didn't like? You can say it. It's all right.
I won't sound on here.
All right.
I'll tell you after.
That's the best.
Well, no, there's a few.
Built by the Irish. Yeah, Belfast. That's just called having balls, KP, Amanda's saying. Oh, it's, yeah. KP channels George Costanza. I love George Costanza. He's
Costanza's wild.
He is wild. The question, is it rude to state a fact to help someone, even if it offends them? Christopoulos said. I don't think so, because like you're saying, the truth, sometimes in soccer, it's like that. You got to give that's constructive criticism, I think. When you're trying to help someone,
Yeah.
it might be telling them something that they are deficient in, but you're trying to help them. And
Yeah.
they might take it as rude, but it's constructive.
I guess it's the way you deliver it as well.
Yeah.
If you deliver it in a way that's rude,
That's
then
right.
it comes across
There's
rude.
tact. You got to have tact as well.
Yeah.
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 See, Jess, I'll read out Jess's. Jess is like this. Jess wrote, I'm super blunt and honest. It may come off at rude at times, but I like that in people. I feel like those are the people who don't talk behind your back. They are really blunt with good intentions.
Yeah.
Jess is like that.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
just
Yeah.
straightforward. So
You got to be careful, like who you talk to, like, and because people are very sensitive these days.
that's what Geminis do, Chris C. Amanda said.
Yeah.
Me, Jess, and Amanda, all Geminis. I was told off for being rude at work because I was asking questions they didn't want to hear. See, that's true. People that are above you, underlings, whatever, they don't like if you're asking questions that they don't want to answer, maybe. And
Correct.
that comes across as rude, yeah.
Can be, yeah.
Lately, I've been more blunt but not rude and still get criticized, Chris said. But did they ask for that advice? I mean, well, it depends. I think if you're in a situation, like I said, if you're in, let's say you're a teammate or a coach or something in a sports environment, I don't think they have to ask for it. You're there to help them, give them advice and constructive criticism. But then again,
Right.
if it's in a situation where it's just a friend, maybe you're trying to do it to help, even if they didn't ask. I don't know. That might be rude, maybe.
As I said, it's the
Yeah.
delivery. If it's how you say it to them.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Like when your yaya tells you that, oh, you're fat, this and that. She's just doing it because she loves you.
Yeah, but they got no tact.
They got no tact,
No.
and it can hurt.
Yeah,
You know
of
what I mean?
course.
I'm saying like the oldies especially.
Oh, yeah.
Or
100%.
yeah, it's just
My used to say to my cousin, my first cousin, like straight out to him, oh, what, you still haven't found a woman?
see, that's semi rude.
Of course it is.
You know
But,
what I mean? But
she's
she
saying
wants
that-
him to find someone.
Exactly.
Like
but,
she's trying to say it in a
Oh,
good
yeah.
way, but
Yeah.
it comes across as like, you know, what's wrong with you?
yeah.
You
Did
know what I
they
mean?
ask
Like,
for that? Chris says yes, and Jess is laughing. Yeah, they asked. That's different, KP. Unsolicited advice is just unnecessary. Yeah, I get that. If there's no place to just tell someone, like, there's so many times when I think to myself, someone's doing something stupid, and I could just say to him, you know, but I just keep my mouth shut because it's not your place a lot of the time. I agree with that.
no.
Sometimes like it's just you just stay quiet because it's not your place. But if it's someone you love and care about, I think you should say something.
Yeah.
That's what I think. If it's someone you care about, I think, and the advice is, you know, you think they're doing something that's, I don't know, I think you should tell them. It's rude not to tell them if you care about them. I reckon.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I reckon. You know, like with us, I was like, Chris, is this thumbnail good? You're like, it's shit. I'm like, yeah, that's killer. No, but you know to get my point. Like we do each other, like, just tell me if it's bad. Like, and we do it because we, like, remember the footy logo, you go to me, oh, look at this. And I was like, it's a bit bland. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
put a ball behind it or something.
Well, it's
And then
like-
you changed it. And then like this logo, I made it and it was different at the start. I was like, and you're like, nah, it's something. And you changed a little bit because
You mean the
the logo tonight, like for the thumbnail.
thumbnail,
The
yeah.
thumbnail. But we do it to each other to be open about it.
you have to be.
Because if you're not, you'll be like, and then you'll be sitting there thinking, fuck, I should have said something because I've asked you.
Yeah, but, I mean, like everyone's got different talents as well. Like you should feed off each other.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Of
Like
course.
if you're good in this area, ask the question. You know, ask
Yeah.
the person that question, and they can help you.
Of course.
And they'll give you the constructive
Of
criticism of that.
course. The flip side is no one cares about you and ignores you. So if a coach / teacher, partner, etc. are being honest with you, that's better than them ignoring you. Exactly. I think if someone's giving you their opinion, they actually care. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I'm
Most
saying. Sometimes I stay quiet when it's people I know they're doing something stupid. They don't mean anything to me. So but then, you know, there's those people that want to get involved in everything
Yeah,
and just comment on everything. And it's like, you know, they'll answer questions in a conversation that they weren't even part of.
yeah, 100%.
That's rude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rude.
Yeah.
It can be hard to stay quiet, Christopoulos says. Chris Christopoulos.
It can be hard. It can be hard.
I think sometimes you got to know when to bite your tongue. Depends what the situation is. That's what I think.
Yeah, you got to know, and yeah, if you're smart enough, you know the right timing.
Yeah,
as
of
well.
course.
Timing's always.
GT23 said, haha, yeah, y'all are wild. They are.
Yeah, yards are wild, man.
They are,
Yeah,
man.
they, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They got no filter. Like,
no
it's-
filter.
Yeah.
But Mob Up Pool had no filter.
Nah, they got no filter, and they can just
Yes, he
and
just.
that's just the way they are, like
Of course.
in that era. So
Hess is agreeing. She says, for sure, you don't bother if you don't care, like I said. And Chris says, well said, KP. Yeah, it's true. Like you got to know when to bite your tongue. But most of the time, if you don't care about that person, you won't say it. But if you're telling them, it means you care about them. That's what I think.
well, talking about people that say things to you, like I did that video on TikTok.
Yeah, John.
About
See, I don't have
13.
TikTok, but John told me someone
Called me dumb.
he went off at you.
That to me, I think that's rude.
Of course it
If
is.
you've got nothing good to say, then don't say it.
It's
but
not-
if you've got an opinion to me, it doesn't matter
Yeah,
to me.
that's
But
right.
to me, like that's rude to me.
Of course.
Like no need.
Yeah. But what does everyone do on social media? Like on YouTube now, what are most of the comments? Say if someone does a how-to video, right? 90% of the comments are people telling them that they're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it could be the best wall plasterer in the
Yeah.
world, make a plastering video, and someone will go, no, that's not how you
I
do
just
it.
think if it's not constructive
That's
and
just
you
how-
got nothing better good to say, then don't say
Because
it.
that's how most people are just,
Unless
unfortunately,
it's constructive, if it's constructive, and you got some, keep it to
yeah.
yourself, mate. Like it's got nothing you say makes it anything better. Like you know what I mean?
agree.
That's what I
Unfortunately,
think.
like put bluntly,
Yeah.
most people are dickheads. And they just,
A lot. They
They
just want
go
to stir the
comment,
pot.
yeah,
they want
on
me to. They want me to
stupid
bite.
shit.
They
Yeah.
just want me to bite.
if his opinion was that, he should, you know what he should have wrote? He should have wrote, instead of calling you dumb, he should have said,
He could have said. Look,
could have
I don't
said, dude-
agree. Look, I like the. Look, your video had some valid points, but I just don't agree with.
he could have
that.
just
That's
said,
all.
oh,
Don't you have
man.
to say you're dumb.
He could have
That's-
said,
that there, my friend, is rude.
What
Sorry.
I agree. What he should have said, he could have said, oh, he could have said, that's silly, man. I don't agree with that.
Yeah, that's
not
different.
not you're dumb.
No,
yeah,
exactly.
That's
So he's
crazy.
putting me like
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah, I know.
that's the way I see it.
Was anyone in the chat got anything else? Like, the man that said the one about the people commenting about people's weight. What's anything else in the? You know what I think's rude these days? I think Rob has touched on it before. Like now, when you go to into a shop, the way that people treat you at the counters now is very rude. I think.
What counters?
Like,
It's all
like
self-serving.
even like you go to buy a coffee, it's like there's no
Oh.
customer service anymore.
Some
Everything
places.
used to be about customer service,
Yeah.
and now it's like they'll come out and they'll be looking at you just like,
Yeah, that's right.
what do you want?
I think
All right,
is the
latte.
customer always right?
Well, that's the saying, but they're not. But it is you as a
No, as a business owner,
you should treat them as always right, even
Yeah.
if they're wrong.
yeah.
Just
Well, at a point.
yeah.
At a
No, I've had it, but even they're wrong, just whatever. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, here.
But
Have
what
your
if
money
they're rude?
back.
What
I'm
if they're
sorry.
rude to you, man?
You just offer them their money back and see you later. So I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You just try and back.
I remember working at the cafe with Amanda. We had some rude customers, and all you just wanted to do is jump the
Yeah,
counter
of
and
course.
just hit them. But yeah, you have to bite your tongue.
Like the oldies used to say, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say nothing at all. There you go. People have no filter online often, and the bigger you guys get, the more crap you will deal with. But that is when you know you're getting where you want to be, Jess says. Exactly right. So, Chris, counter argument. If someone is doing something wrong, should you correct them politely, or does every player win a prize?
I think. you should-
And then Amanda says, sorry to cut you off, customer service is Hess now.
It is
And there you
Hess.
go.
I reckon you should. If someone is doing something wrong, should you correct them politely? Yes, I agree with
No,
that.
but are you if you're in a position to correct them politely, but what if you're just, I don't know, what if they're your,
Depends, man.
well, listen, I'll give Rob a counter argument. Like, Rob has been a player and a coach.
Yeah.
There's been so many times I don't agree with things my coach do, but I keep my mouth shut because he's the coach. To me, he's the boss. And even if I don't agree with it and he tells me to go do, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Because to me, I'll never turn around and go, coach, that's wrong.
Well, that's a respect thing, isn't it?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, it sort of goes by that. Even if you think in your head what they're saying is wrong, but that's what I'm saying. It's good. You got to be in a position to, like, if a player stands up and questions a coach, to me, that's rude.
That's like talking back to your dad or something.
I agree.
Like if I see kids talking back to their parents, I think that's rude.
Yeah.
Don't you think so?
Yeah.
Or talking back to an elder, that's rude.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
You know, your elder.
100%.
You know, a lot of people. That's gone now, though.
Yeah, I know.
It's you know,
Everyone says whatever they want.
Yeah, like
I remember the first time I coached,
yeah,
I took the under 18s.
yeah,
And we got in at half time, losing the first game. And they were all fucking talking,
Rubbing.
saying how shit the other team was.
yeah,
And I was fucking mind blown.
yeah.
It was just, if we were losing at half time, we'd be silent because we would be ready
yeah.
to fucking cop it. And I lost my mind. And they just were stunned. They just looking at me, just wide-eyed, just silence. And I went off. Because they were calling the other team shit and we're losing.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, if they're shit, I was like, what the fuck are you guys?
Yeah.
And then we end up, after that game, we went on an 11-win winning. I took them at half time.
11.
No,
Right.
listen, 11 winning and then a draw at the end. So we went on a 12-game unbeaten run.
Oh, okay.
But I lost it at them, bro, because they had this entitlement about them. Like, to come in and you can talk, but that's what I'm saying. I think that's rude. Like,
Yeah.
and that's what I'm saying. Even if you, and that's from that point of view. Like, if you've got a boss, let's say, and the boss, you think what they're doing is wrong, do you say something to them? I don't think so. That's rude.
It's rude.
Because they're your boss.
That's right.
They got to take their own. They got to learn.
Well, they're
the ones that
in
are going to
charge.
cop it. That's right. And that's what I'm saying about a coach.
Yeah.
But then again, if they're on level playing field with you and they're doing something wrong, then I think you can politely tell them, hey, that's a bit,
Yeah.
maybe you're doing something wrong.
Depends what it is.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Respect for the coach is a must because he gets the sack if something goes horribly wrong, not the players. Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Are we,
Participation awards, my ass, Amanda says. She says, I don't like all that shit now where everyone gets a medal. I agree with that.
I agree with that too.
I
I think
100%
it's-
agree with
I think we said that before, but
Oh, yeah. Blokes do that all the time online with games to you. Kill them and they say how bad you are. Make it make sense. Oh, that's true. You've been playing a game and, you like a Fortnite and you killed, and then when they're on the chat, they're like, oh, you're so trash. And it's like, but I just killed you. Just is spot on.
oh yeah, because it's their ego, bro.
Yeah, of course.
It's their ego. They don't want
course.
to. They don't want to.
100%.
Forfeit to you or
Yeah,
whatever.
100%.
So
100%.
it's interesting. It's very interesting.
Sometimes it's better to agree to disagree than think you're always right, Reborn said. I 100% agree with that.
This is one for the girls. Is it rude? Is it rude to after we gone to the toilet to leave the seat up?
They're gonna
I want
say
to know. I just want to know from the girls.
they're gonna say it's rude.
Is it rude though? Because they can just go like that and put it down.
Yeah, no, but that's what I think every man thinks that. But I think women think the counter argument, well, it's just easy for you to do it too.
Well, I do it. I'm so used to doing it now.
I'm like training myself to do it now.
No, I do it all the
Even
time.
though Jess doesn't care, I'm training myself to do it because
Yeah.
ego is the worst. 100%.
Yeah,
Jess.
100%. But girls, is it rude? Like, do you go like if you are at someone's house and the seat's up? Do you guys hate it?
But what if it's a house full of 5 guys that live there
Yeah, true.
and they just don't care?
Leave it
Leave
the
it
way,
the way you found it. Nah, it's just inconvenient, Jess is saying. It's not rude, it's just inconvenient.
inconvenient. Okay, so you don't get upset about it.
Yeah. Jess, I know Jess doesn't. She doesn't. Leave it the way you found it, yeah. So if you go into someone's house and they leave it up,
Lid and seat. Lid. I don't do the lid.
all men should keep it down. Seriously, lid and seat, Chris is saying.
Well, you know what?
Your namesake, man.
KP just went to the toilet before, and I went after him. He had the lid down.
Yeah, put it both down.
Yeah, I was impressed. I wasn't. It wasn't rude at all. Let's be honest.
If it's up, leave it up. Yeah, see, I agree with that. If you're in someone's house, leave it the way you found it, yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
Yes, Chris.
Yes, Chris, it's unhygienic. Rob is saying. Let's come.
Should you flush the toilet?
Rob, he asked the women.
Should you flush the toilet with the thing down first? Is that more hygienic?
No,
Because
I
that's
don't. I
like
think that's
spray?
unhygienic because it might spray shit and stay on the seat.
No, but then it's spraying in the air, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. But then it might stay on the seat and compound on there. I don't know.
We're talking about Hess. It's wild.
I put the lid down every time, GT says. Both down all the time, Chris says.
Both down all the time.
Listen,
Well, after you flush it or before you flush
do you
it?
know what's really rude? That damn isn't here.
It's really rude,
What
man.
the fuck?
Why do you?
Why
have
do
to,
you have to have the lid up? Men, because we pee standing
What do
up.
you mean? Why?
Because if we don't, there'll be
Oh yeah, that's right.
pee on the seat.
But what
There's-
lid? No, we're talking about. She's talking about the lid, not the seat.
There is a guy at work who doesn't flush his piss. That's rude, Amanda says.
Yeah.
I agree.
I don't like the if it's yellow, let it mellow.
Yeah, I
you
don't
know
like
what
that. No, that's a lame.
I mean?
That's just lame. That's lame.
No.
It's better for your bowels to be sitting anyway, Chris says. Well, if you sit and pee as a man.
Sit and pee. I don't sit and pee.
No way. Not if you just need a pee.
Yeah. Do you sit and pee?
No, not if I'm like going to the toilet and like if I'm doing number 2 and need a piss, then I'll piss while I'm there.
Yeah.
But I'll never, if I just need to piss, go sit and piss. Why, you?
No. What do you mean always? Always? You sit?
Well, listen, man, he's your cousin. It's your namesake. Anyone could think that's you.
Yeah, that's right.
Chris sits and
It's
pees,
me.
bro. Far out.
No, I don't sit.
Always, he reckons.
Always,
Yeah,
yes, sit and pee.
Sid.
What is there benefits to it? Is there a benefit?
God knows.
That's interesting. That's really interesting.
Geelong are winning, if anyone wanted to know.
Geelong.
54 to 48. Last
It
quarter.
helps release the entire amount better, apparently,
What, of pee?
if you sit down. Man, there's
Chris Christopoulos
Christopher's wild.
has gone mad.
He's wild.
Where did he come up with that one? Who told you that? Is that scientifically proven? I want to see this. My brother Chris would be like, I want to see the data. You tell me. where is the where is the data that is behind this? Who wrote it? What doctor said this?
What's TMI mean?
Too much information. Move on.
Too much
information. GT says I sit. Yeah, but you're a Bapu GT. That's all right.
Yeah.
Bapu's a while.
Papu's a wild man.
And then Amanda's cracking up.
If I was Papu, I wouldn't sit because then how are you gonna get up? Like,
Yeah, you'd be struggling to get out.
Yeah.
You'd be spewing.
how about like when you say you've done like a squat session and like your legs are really sore
Oh,
and you sit down on the toilet.
I wouldn't sit down
and then
because
you
I
can't-
wouldn't.
and you
Yeah,
can't get up.
Like Larry David. The benefit is that you don't spray the seat. Andrea said,
What if you have the lid
if
down?
you sit down and pee.
But that's the only benefit, isn't it? Well, he
Probably.
reckons that it gets rid of everything.
Yeah, well,
Apparently, we're supposed to squat and poo.
instead of sitting.
Yeah.
I've heard that too. That's why. Is that why they say? You know, like if you go to Thailand, in the public, they're like this. They squat and that
Squat,
there
yeah.
in Asia.
Yeah.
I've heard that,
Yeah.
but I don't know if it's how true that is.
Be right back. I'm going to be checking the facts about peeing.
Do you know the workout that would be, man? Like squatting and pooing, like
That would hurt.
squatting in general sometimes is like.
Imagine, like, yeah, it would be hard.
Is that why when I remember when I was like under 17s and Rob was getting us to do all those squats, he was getting us prepared. Man, even after leg day, I sit. Amanda's going to check the facts.
Well, that's interesting, guys. I just wanted to know about the
That's
you know
funny.
the girls.
I
But,
ended that poll, man, and 100% said keep it the way it is. And we got 15 in the chat. So, guys, if there's anyone new in the chat, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And let us know what you think is rude, or do you consider yourself rude?
how about this? Someone cuts through the line.
That's rude.
No, but they see a friend.
You're not rude.
They see your friend in the front, and they cut in front because your friend's there. Your friend. Do you think that's rude?
Yeah,
And
rude.
you've been sitting there for like 2 hours waiting, and this guy just comes in front.
Rude.
Rude. Eh?
Yeah. Animals don't go to the toilet in their own homes. Why do humans? That's not true. Cats have kitty litter.
Yeah, but that's not natural.
Well, a lion lives in the jungle or lives in the Sahara. He poos in the
Yeah, but
Sahara.
doesn't he live in like a lion's den?
A snake lives in the Amazon. It poos in the Amazon.
Huh.
Well, that's true, isn't it? A monkey lives in the jungle. It poos in the jungle, doesn't it? Isn't that its home? It doesn't go to the city and poo and then come back to the
No, but
jungle.
it's in its house. It's in a den. It's not shitting and pooing in its den. It's going outside, into the jungle.
But
I think that's what he means.
yeah, but the argument to that is a lot of the older houses, when you find them, the toilet is outside.
Yeah, but it's still in your house.
No, but it's outside, disconnected. You go out the back
Yeah,
door
true.
to go to the outdoor toilet.
That is true.
That's how a lot of the old houses
Imagine
were.
that. You're like, at night, you wanted to
That
go
would
and
suck
like,
balls. I think the argument to that is why Rob's saying why do humans is because humans are smarter. They built a toilet.
that is a good one.
Don't have to aim when sitting, GT says. Okay. So it says that as you age, you should shit as the pelvis release the muscles more. There you go.
All right.
No cutting lines, Chris says. Bad manners is rude. Going to your friend's house and they have poor behaved kids and they don't sort them out when the kid's annoying stuff to you because you feel you can't tell the kid off. Yeah, I agree. I think when parents, you got kids, you know, when they don't sort their kids out, I think that's rude.
Yeah, but do you think you have the right to sort them out? Do you reckon that's rude?
No, that's what Jess is saying because you don't have the right to.
Yeah, but is it rude when someone does that?
Yes.
So say my kids, right?
I would never say a word to them.
No. For example, right?
Yeah.
My kids, they're here.
Yeah, I would.
And
never.
I'm like, they're like running
I
laps,
wouldn't.
and I'm not doing anything, and you did something.
I would just think
is
it's
that rude?
No, I would just.
No, you
Oh
wouldn't.
yeah, it probably is.
Do you think that's rude?
Yeah, probably. Because I wouldn't do it. But I would sit here. I wouldn't say a word, and I'd just think you're rude for not telling them off. Because they're your kids.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But have you seen other kids?
Yes,
Yeah.
I've seen so many. I think parents they've got it's their duty to keep their kids in line. That's what I think. Yeah, and you got kids, and
I'm just saying, like, as an example.
Yeah. Oh my God, I was at my friend's. We were trying to catch up. The kids on the kitchen bench grabbing my hat, like Jess is saying. She goes, it makes me not want to catch up with them anymore because they don't keep their kids in line, like when she's there.
Yeah. That's,
when I come to yours. If Andrea does something, you tell him. If Nathan does something, you're like, Nathan, stop that.
Yeah,
you tell him. You keep him in line.
Yeah.
Like you don't let Andrea go jump on that table and be Tarzan. Like remember when we were at the christening, and Nathan was in his stage, and I was calling him Texas Chainsaw Nathan.
Yeah.
But what did you do? You went, sacrificed your night.
Yeah.
Went out on the playground with him for an hour to keep him in line.
Of course.
That's what I'm saying.
You have to.
So that's not rude. You did the right thing. If you left him and go. Because if I was a kid, I'd be bashing kids. And if my dad let me do that, that's rude.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You did the right
it's not
thing.
fair on the other kids.
Exactly.
Yeah. And their families,
Yeah. It's rude to let kids run amok at supermarket, shops, etc. And Jess is saying yes. And Amanda's saying, yes, it is. See? I told my sister's kids off and made one stand with his face to the wall. Bad behavior should be punished, your cousin says. Told his sister's kids off and made one of them stand with his face, like put him in timeout.
That's the best.
And Amanda's saying again, manners. Teach your kids to have manners.
I mean, if you're the uncle, I've seen you tell off.
I tell off them, but because they come into my house.
Yeah.
So they're going by our rules.
Yeah.
So I do.
Yeah. So that's
uncles. Uncles is. I think uncles is fine.
Yeah.
Uncles, aunties are allowed to tell off their nephews and nieces. I believe. I believe because they're.
But if you got a total stranger.
Or let me put it: if you're close with your sibling, like Andrea and that, look at me like a second dad. So I can tell them off. You know what I mean? That's different. That's if you're close with your sibling, you can. I agree with that.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
but if you're a friend, shouldn't.
Yeah.
A friend shouldn't. I don't think.
Yeah.
100% KP. Amanda saying, teach your kid. My sister. That's what I'm saying. What about our bapus are allowed to?
Oh yeah, my papa used to tell us off all the time.
My bapu hit Annie with a bag of potatoes. Well, listen, he can't get in trouble now because he's not with us.
Yeah.
But listen, we grew up in that era where we were petrified of the bapus, so to speak. We loved them, respected them, but we had this fear about them, didn't we? Like you had a fear about your bapu. I did.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, especially my dad's dad.
Yeah.
But for everyone out there that doesn't know what bapu means,
that's
it means
grandfather.
Yeah, grandfather.
Yeah, well, let's GT. You're a bapu now. You said. Do you tell the angonas off? Do you tell the grandkids off? Bapus are allowed for sure, Chris says.
Yeah, yas are crazy too. Like,
mate, I was
with the padofla. They like.
Well, from what my dad tells me, see, my I always say she was the nicest lady I'd ever met.
Yeah,
hands down. But from what Baba tells me, when she was a mother to them, they were borderline more scared of her than Bapu.
Really?
Oh well, she was like animal. But when to the grandkids, they're different. I say that about. I tell the grandkids now. I'm like, yeah, yous have got Baba as the Bapu. We had him as Baba, so we were scared of him. Yous have got him as loving Bapu. Oh, baby, you know. Because that's how we had our yayas as well. They loved it. You know, the yayas are like that, very loving. But some yayas are scary. I had my bapu's sister, right? She was a lovely lady. I knew her young, and this is my dad's auntie, right?
Yeah.
But all the older cousins of mine, you know what they used to call her? They were all scared of her. They used to call her Hitler. But she wasn't bad. She was a lovely lady. They were just because she had this staunch look. She was scary looking.
Just scary looking.
But she loved me.
Yeah.
I was like her favorite.
Yeah.
But that's just, you know, it's just how it goes. They got to look about them sometimes.
Yeah,
you know?
100%. Yeah, I agree.
Bapus are allowed for sure. Big man's namesake says. Is he a big man too? Is he like you?
No, he's a bit smaller than me.
Shorter?
Shorter, yeah.
Older?
No, he's like 2 years. He's like your age.
Younger.
About your height,
Yeah.
maybe.
Where'd you come from, man? Where'd you pull this? Is your height? What side is your height from?
It's hard to.
Is it from the Messinian side or the Icarian side?
See, my papu Vasily, great brother, he was tall.
Yeah, but what side's that on?
He's Korean, but then I got cousins on my other side that are tall too.
Well, because I've seen your mum. Your dad's a bit taller. Your mum's the Icarian side doesn't look that tall, from what I know.
They're not that
There's
tall.
probably more from the
No,
Messinian
but like
side.
if you see my papu's father, he was tall, but he was short.
Yeah.
But he got that from the mum's side.
Yeah.
The Moraiti there.
Well, see, Babaz, my yaya's side, my yaya wasn't very tall, but
On you, papu.
yeah, only 12 weeks old. And Chris says he's 38, so my age. Yeah, my yaya's, all her brothers were tall.
Yeah.
So they're my great uncles.
Yeah.
All tall.
Yeah.
Congrats, GT. Yeah.
Congratulations,
12 weeks.
GT.
So soon. So in 2 years or so, you'll be telling him off.
Well done, GT. Chris is
What do you mean, Amanda? Didn't you know? We've been saying it on here all the time that GT's a Bapu because he told us.
He's a papu.
And we freaked out when he told us.
He's a Greek papu.
He is, man. Why did I think you were 20-something?
He's one of those.
That's what we
It's one
thought.
of those shipping, those West Coast supporters that ship the Chardonnay
He does.
at the footy.
I think it's because inconsiderate. However, I think late people can't help it. They think they can fit so much more in a time frame than possible for some reason. Jess says, I'm chronically early. Fear of being late.
Is late being rude?
Depends. Fashionably late is okay. Like, you know.
What's fashionably late though?
Oh,
Like half an hour?
that's tops, I reckon. In between 10 minutes to half an hour is fashionably late. Anything more
Is rude.
is rude, I reckon. If it's unless you got a reason, you've told them, listen, I'm going to be late because of whatever.
How about too early?
That's Jess. Jess is chronically early, but not to parties and that. But Jess will be like, like say we're going overseas, and our flight's at like 6:30, and they say you got to be there 2 hours early, so you'd have to be there at 4:30. With Jess, we'll be there at 2:30 because she'll be freaking like
She'll be freaking out.
just
That's
chronically.
different, but
She's
I'm not
just
saying-
chronically. She has that fear of being late. Whereas my brother Chris, up until recently, is always late. But recently, it's funny, since he's been divorced, he's very punctual now.
Oh.
Yeah, it's weird. So, whatever, you know.
How about like if like you just don't want to, like say you go to someone's party or someone's house and the guy just doesn't want to leave. Is that rude? Like, how he just like, he's just there for like hours, like,
He's like, man, come on.
what's guy going on?
Yeah, I know, man.
Is that rude
They
or
start,
what?
they start putting your futon out.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's probably rude. Overstaying your welcome.
overstaying your
Yeah,
welcome.
probably, yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
Jess says, I've learned to accept it. That she's like that. She's just like that. Man, I get to work 45 minutes early every day, Chris says.
Yes.
Late is rude. Certain people are always 30 minutes plus late. It's rude and disrespectful. Why is their time more important than yours? Thank you, Rob and Amanda, GT says about the congrats for his being
Well,
cool.
I got cousins that are late all the time, and they're notorious for it. So,
Is that a Greek thing?
I don't. It must be.
Or is it an Icarian
It's a
thing?
Korean
Is it
time.
the Icarian cousins? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it is.
If certain friends say they'll meet at a certain time, at a set time, I know it's 40 minutes after that time. Jess is saying she's got friends that say, I'll meet you at 3:30, and they get there at 10 past 4 or something. You know?
Well, that's like my cousins.
yeah, there you go.
You just know they're
Yeah.
gonna be late
Yeah.
every single time. And it's funny, like oh, the moment.
The only thing I'm going to be late for is my own funeral, the moment says.
Well, that's a good thing.
So it's on time. Are you? I like to be more, punctual for things. Yeah. Like if I've got an appointment, chiro, physio, I get it there early. Like I like to get there, and I'll sit in my car if it's 10 minutes early or something and wait.
Yeah.
That's how I am. But
look,
then there's some things
all
that
right.
I'm not punctual with.
All right.
Oh,
This
you
is
talking
what I
about the
do.
work thing.
I got this work thing, right? Now we get to work. I can't say where I work, but like we work with about. I work with another 7 people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the 8th person, say, and we relieve each other. So like people are waiting for me to get there so they can leave. Right now, we're supposed to get there at 6 o'clock. We're supposed to start, right?
Yeah.
But we get there.
From what I've been told,
No.
it's an unwritten rule that they get there like 5 minutes
They
early.
get there. They want to get there before 5:30, or say we start 6 o'clock in the
Yeah.
morning. They want to get there half an hour before, but now they want to get there 5:15
Why?
because they want to leave earlier, right?
But that's 45 minutes early.
I know, right? Now, if you're not there by 5:15, say I get there 5:20. Apparently, that's a dick move, or I'm rude because they're getting there 8:15, but I'm not. Now, I'd rather
But it's 5
spend
minutes.
time with my partner and my kids, like, and stay up a bit later, and so I can sleep in a bit more.
But it's
to
5
get there.
minutes.
Yeah, I know it's 5 minutes, but man, I'm telling you, I get roasted every single week.
But don't you start at 6?
Yes. So I'm if I get there 5:20, I'm still 40 minutes early, right? But they've got this thing where you got to be there by 5:30.
Yeah, but why? So what have you got to do?
Nothing.
Why do you have to get there half an
because
hour
they want to
early?
get home earlier.
So
Am I rude? Am I the rude one?
no, I don't think so. But is the boss saying,
No,
you've got to get there half an hour
No,
early?
the boss is not
so
saying that.
technically speaking,
The next thing they can't do nothing.
so technically, what I'm saying is, you could hire a new person that has nothing, doesn't know anything about this, and he could rock up at 10 to 6.
Correct. And they'll get pissed off that it happened. And it's happened before.
But I just think
Like, am I the bad guy coming 5 minutes after 5:15 when most of them come because they want to
I'm
they
telling
get there
you right
early?
now.
Because I want to sleep like that 5.
I'm telling you right now because of me. I'm
They
not.
reckon that
I'm not a morning person. I'll be getting there at 5 to 6. But I'm being honest. I'm saying that. If
Well,
they
you're
said
allowed
to me,
to.
if they said to me, you've got to get there at 5:15 and you start at 6, I'll be saying you're dreaming.
Well, that's what they do.
I don't.
And I'm the rude one
No,
apparently.
I'll just be telling
Ask
him.
John.
Yeah, I know he tells me.
Yeah.
But he goes to me, Chris is always late. He didn't tell me.
I'm not late.
No. He didn't tell me the actual story.
Like,
that you're all getting there 45 minutes early. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean they want to go home early. So
KP, they have a 30-minute handover. Yeah, but why? You can leave early if your
we
handover is quick.
we do not have a 30-minute
And he's
handover.
saying you're fine.
It's
Chris.
like 5 minutes.
What about a first date? Is it rude for the guy not to pay for the girl? I think yes, 100%. I mean, yeah, I think so. The guy should pay.
Yeah, but it's different now. Now the
Why?
girl is
We've talked
is
about this
offended.
What if a guy pays?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what girl? Like someone that's 12 that's
I'm
been
just
watching
telling you.
TikTok?
No, I'm just telling you now. A lot of times they get offended if the guy wants to pay.
A lady? A lady?
I'm just
And
the messenger,
listen,
man. I'm
clip-
just the messenger.
Clip this and call me whatever you want to call me. But a lady is expecting a man to pay.
Is she?
A lady.
Not every lady.
A girl might be thinking, oh, I'm offended that a man's paying. But a lady?
A lady.
Yep. 100%.
I think it's rude if a guy doesn't pay in the first.
Men
especially the
impress
first
women,
date.
full stop, Jess is saying. There you go. And because Jess and Amanda, like they're saying, that's right, man. The man, But these days, Jess, some girls consider it rude if some guys insist.
It's changed. It has changed.
Give me a break.
Has changed.
Why?
Just the way it is, man. Like
That's
you know how
ridiculous.
things change. Like how I don't know.
What? Go.
Change.
Say it.
Things change, man. Things change.
I just think
You
that's silly.
you just have to look on the social media to see that what's changed, but those kind of things change. So
A girl in her feminine could never. That's what I'm saying. If it's a true,
I think,
if it's a real lady and she's, like, mate,
yeah, no, but like now because of all the equal being, how men and women are equal. That's what's coming into it now.
it's got nothing to do with being equal. It's fucking etiquette.
It's not anymore.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's lame.
not. It's
That's where
I agree
the
with
world
you.
is going fucking crazy then.
Yeah, that's how it's.
Yeah, that's
gone
stupid.
Crazy.
Because
But you've
Mate,
grown
okay.
up. You've grown up with that. That's
Listen,
why you think that.
no, but it's not just that. I'm gonna tell you I told you that story when that guy, we were in Coles, and that guy working behind the counter told Jess to get fucked.
Yes.
Right?
That's
So what am I meant to do? Jess come and told me. Am I meant to say, well, Jess, it's equal now. You should sort it yourself? No, I went there and fucking lost my mind, and showed that guy that he was a little piece of shit.
yeah.
Am I meant to say, no, Jess, you fight your own battles because it's an equal rights world?
No. I'm not saying that.
And what, is the girl going to say,
I'm
oh,
not saying. I'm not saying that.
No, but what I'm saying, to girls these days, will they get upset if the man stands up for them because it's equal?
Some girls now do.
That's fucking stupidity. I don't care. I'm saying it here. You clip it,
Yeah,
whatever.
no. Clip him, guys.
Women don't want to be equal to men. They want respect.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what Jess saying.
I'm just telling you what it's like.
Nah, equal goes so far. There you go. I ain't paying for a guy to take me out. Jess is saying exactly. I know a girl who gets offended with that and holding a door. It says, what if you open a door
Yeah, they get
for a female? That's give me a fucking break.
Yeah, that's how bad it's become, bro.
These people that think that are cooked, I don't care. I told you, click
Like
me,
these
whatever.
these guys are trying to do the right thing, right?
Yeah,
And then they're getting in trouble for doing that.
that's cooked.
So imagine, like, just the.
That girl's doing herself a
mindfuckery.
disservice, Amanda just said, about the one that Amanda knows. 100% she is. If she's upset
With a gentleman.
that a gentleman is... What happened to chivalry? Is that what we call it? Is it gone? A gentleman opens the door for you, man. He pays for... What the fuck?
Dude, I'm just telling you.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I agree with what Jess is saying. That woman is doing herself a disservice by saying it's rude for a man opening her the door. She's cooked.
Cooked.
No offense. Imagine going on a lame date and the bloke doesn't pay for your time. Jess is saying with a grim, like the skull face. It's true. Imagine you went on a date shit and then the guy, they're expected to pay. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but what they're saying is, well, we're equal now, right? So you should pay too.
That's silly. It's not about being equal in terms of sexes. It's about being equally nice to each other. Most girls are cool paying next time we meet if I pay now. That's fine. But the first date, the man should pay. The man should open a door for a woman. The man should defend his woman. And I don't care if what you want to say. It's not.
Well, that's that. I mean, look, I agree with exactly everything you're saying. I'm just telling you what they're saying is. They're saying that
I'm
because
saying,
it's not equal and we feel like you are the dominant one, then that is a problem. That's why people get offended.
that's right. Amanda says, I'm teaching my sons, which are your sons, to be gentlemen and to respect women, only for some idiot to tell them off. Exactly. And Jess is saying, I love that, Amanda, but you're teaching them to be gentlemen and then some lady's going to tell them that they're being a dickhead. Like, what? Make that make sense, man.
Well, this is what's happening. This is what's happening in the world right now.
The door thing,
Right.
elevator and bus thing happened to me, Amanda. I give up, Rob says. Because he said that, I remember he said that last week. He went to give a lady a seat on the bus and she got upset at him.
It's ridiculous.
That is fucking stupidity, man.
What's going on?
A friend of mine was opening the door for this woman,
Yeah.
right? That was some time ago. She turned around and said to him, "Why do you do that for?" He let the door closed right in his face.
There you
serves
go.
it right.
There you go. So
Yep, 100%.
the Don was saying this was some time ago. A friend of his was opening a door for the lady and she got upset. She said, "Why are you doing that?" And he let the door go and it hit her. But didn't she ask for that? That served her right.
So, I mean, we're teaching our kids to have respect in that way. If other people are not showing this, then what's going to happen in generations to come? That's the scary thing, guys. And we're losing that now. And that's what's sad about the way the world's going.
So man protects woman. What does a woman bring to the relationship? This is the question being posed to 20-somethings. They can't answer it. And Jess says, they can answer it. Women bring a lot to relationships. If a 20-something men probably can't answer it because they're idiots. When you're 20 years old,
Yeah, of course.
You've got no idea.
No, you don't.
That's
No.
why a 20-something can't answer that. She said she sees that as man trying to have power over the woman while opening the door for her.
It's not. It's just a respect thing. It's not.
Oh my days!
Are we,
But that's not trying to have power over a woman.
it's not.
Because-
It's not. Women have so much. Like, trust me. Ask Amanda. She's got a lot of power over me.
Mate,
Not in a bad way, but like
one of the only
you
people.
know, she can if she wants. She
Hey.
you know, like I.
One of the only people I'm scared of in the world is Hess, man.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
I'm just saying, like, you know, we're equal.
of course.
You know, I'll defend her.
Because
for
that's
sure.
what a man does.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's ridiculous.
Doesn't mean that you know we're not equal, or
That's
in
silly.
any way. Or I don't think so.
Women only need protection from men. LOL, Jess is saying. It's probably true. But they probably can do everything themselves. They probably,
can.
yeah, that's right. Borderline, other than protection, they probably don't technically need anything. And that's probably true. We were brought up to open doors and things like that for girls. You get called misogynist for doing it now, so I don't do it anymore.
right.
See, that's
That's what they do
ridiculous.
call them, misogynist.
That's fucking stupid. It's not misogynist. That's being a gentleman.
Correct. Correct.
You know what I mean? And it goes to other things like gentlemen, like that's like you know, not being an abusive partner is a gentleman. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it all comes in hand with that. Like
100%.
that's
Yeah.
ridiculous. Team Hess and Amanda. Amanda says, and Hess says it's true. Like that's like I get what Rubes is saying. He's saying he doesn't do it anymore because it might be more prevalent there in England. You know, there's more population.
So the date, like, if you're in the dating scene, like, you'd be confused, wouldn't you?
Oh, 100%.
Like, your parents are telling you this, and then you go there, and like,
Oh, yeah.
you get in trouble.
Jess said men only need protection from other men. It's facts. And that's probably true as well.
Yeah, it is facts. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, it's true.
A guy provides protection, but a girl brings softness. When the two sexes meet, there is a nice exchange. It's true.
100%.
That's right.
I agree with that.
That's what I'm saying. A man should protect his woman. It's not about trying to have power. We've been brought up like that.
It's not about power. No, not at all.
Nicely said, the moment. Amanda says, that's true.
ETM's wild.
I think it's rude. See, there's like I think there's a line. Like, I don't agree with the stuff like that our Bapuz might have agreed with where the wife has to cook every day and something like that. That's a bit.
All right, yeah. Well, I
to
mean,
me, I
we've
think
evolved from that.
That's I agree. with
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But the opening doors.
No,
and
we've
shit like
evolved from
that's
that. Yeah,
ridiculous.
of course.
Give me a break.
It's more equal now. Women have got more like
Course,
say,
man.
and and it's great. But I think if we lose the little things like that,
Of course.
I don't know. It doesn't. I mean, it just doesn't feel right.
And what did my dad said? He said chivalry is in the toilet now. He said that just then because I said, "Where's chivalry?"
Yeah, it's gone.
But why? That's so ridiculous. Like,
It's just the way the young.
but are they being like, you know how you're saying it's the young people? Are they just being told that that's how they got to be? Because that's wrong.
So if they're like that to women, like if like there's none of that etiquette at all. What are they to other people as well? Like they're not. I mean that you build character
Of
in
course.
in the way you are.
Of course.
And if you're like that with your your partner or
Of course.
your girlfriend or whatever, you're gonna be a lot nicer to
Of
the old
course.
lady or your grandfather the way you treat them. Not, do you know what I mean?
Of course. But you know what Jess said then? She said, like, a man is meant to wow a woman, right? Which is true, right? So how does a man wow a woman these days? He sits there and says, "Oh, you got to pay for that, and I'm not going to open the door for you." Is that wowing her? Oh, because we're equal. That's fucking ridiculous. That's. I'll never buy into that. I'll never buy into participation
Well-
medals. I'll never buy into any of that.
You're lucky. Well, we're both lucky that we've found nice partners,
Yeah, 100%.
and we didn't have to go through
100%.
that.
But it's
But
like,
to the people that are going through that, I would suggest that especially the guys out there, have a good etiquette. Go out there, open the door for them. pay for them.
100%.
And if you get in trouble, then see you later.
It's not the men.
That's what I would
it's not
say.
the men I would say it to. Jess said before about the one that Amanda knows. She said that girl is doing herself a disservice. I would say to the women, let a man be a true gentleman to you, wow you, just the little things, open the door for you, pay for your dinner, and see how good it makes you feel. Because I tell you, you're being told that it's not good, but it will make you feel good.
Yeah.
Like Jess and Amanda said, it will make you feel nice. You'll feel it. You think, oh, this guy's really nice. And you'll actually like it.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? Like, that's ridiculous.
I just think it's hard to tell.
See, Amanda said, when a guy goes first through a door, that's rude. I agree. That's right. That's trippy.
I've done that a few times.
However, it's got a lot to do with political correctness.
I know.
Well, that's what Reeves is saying.
Well, you might say something and they get.
Yeah, well, that's what Reborn said. See, my dad is saying there's too much political correctness now. You have to be so careful what you say, how you say things. Everyone is offended by everything. I'd hate to be a youngster these days. Exactly. Like my dad's got this friend, right? Full-blown Aussie guy. He's a real nice guy, right? But he is got to be politically correct about everything. He gets more strung up about racist things than my dad. And my dad tells him, my dad's like, let's just say his name's Jeff. My dad's like, Jeff.
His name's Jeff.
I'm born in another country, mate. Like, calm down. And he like gets strung up about it.
Yeah.
It's like, just, you don't have to.
Relax.
You don't have to, man.
Nah.
You don't have to worry
That's
about
the problem. Like, people get too antsy.
it. Yeah.
Things now.
It's like, you don't have to.
Yeah.
Like, black people, ethnic people, and that, they worry about racism because they've been racially abused.
Yeah.
If you haven't been, you don't have to get so, just like the political correctness and just chill out. Just,
If my daughter had a boyfriend and I knew he didn't do that, I'd be like,
get rid of him.
yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I think it offends you, fair enough. Let them know you're not into opening doors, etc. But don't say they are dicks for doing so. Exactly.
Yeah, that's right.
A guy goes through a door first to face the dangers first, Rob said. And then Jess is laughing.
Well, hey, that's true. But
I think all this...
if it's danger or not.
I think all this nonsense, Reeves, just treat people like people. It's not hard to be courteous and respectful. If the other person doesn't appreciate it, move on. Yes, I agree. Like, just be courteous. Like, if people want to be politically correct, like they want to get it, people do get offended about this stupidest shit.
I just think you just don't get offended.
Like,
just let it be, and that's it.
What I can't face,
Jeez.
I can't face the dangers myself, Rob. What are you trying to say? I'm too weak. And she's laughing, and then she says jokes. But the example I'll bring to you,
the danger.
the example I'll bring to you about the political correctness. You know what example I want to bring up?
Yeah.
I'll tell you the perfect one. So we made a short that got 124,000 views
Yes.
about an Bitmoji that's meant to be praying that we said we heard. We didn't even say we believe it.
No, we just heard it on.
We said,
on
I
YouTube.
said,
Yeah.
I heard it's meant to be a high five.
Yeah.
And
That's
people got so offended, didn't they?
We did.
They were so offended, they were losing it.
If you want to go check it out, it's on our.
It's got
short. You can have a look at
124,000 views in the shorts. It's called Praying or High Five. And the comments will just make you laugh. I said to Chris, I remember ringing Chris and I was like, these are the funniest shit I've ever heard. I'm like, can't believe people give a fuck. Like,
and that was like, one of the easiest things to get the most views.
It was so stupid,
it was just,
man.
It was nothing. And we wouldn't have thought we wouldn't have made a short out of that.
That's right.
We didn't think they would do anything.
Exactly.
So.
Jess says, where's all the danger? Walk in the restaurant, look out for the danger. Jokes. And then Amanda loving, there's knives in restaurants, Jess. You never know. Reborn says. Jess is laughing. Chunky Footy says, I agree. And Jess is just saying it's funny. Chunky, how you doing?
Hey, Chunky, how you going there?
Please like the video, Chunky.
Yeah, like the video.
See, Chunky could actually comment on this. Because he's only 16, isn't he?
He's 16. So, if he's...
Would you open the door? Say you're going out with a girl now, Chunky. Yeah. You got a girlfriend, I don't know. Do you open the door for her? Do you go out on dates at 15? I don't know.
Do you pay? Are you the one to pay, or do you get her to pay?
Do you want to pay for it? Will she get offended if you pay? Yeah. I want to hear what he says.
Can he afford it?
Well, exactly. At 15.
Well, maybe he's got a girlfriend.
Hey, maybe a date at 15. I was gonna say it might be cheap, might be going to Mac, but Macca's is expensive now.
It is expensive. It is.
But it'd be interesting to see what he says. It'd be interesting.
Probably
to see
doesn't
what he
even
says.
drive yet, so
Yeah, exactly. But still, they might go on the bus, go
might,
somewhere.
like, you know, of course.
I'll be interested to see what he says. That'd be funny, man. I wanted to know what Ethan was gonna say, but I don't think he's
Ethan
ever
hates
coming.
us.
I don't think he's coming back.
Ethan hates
He
us.
got upset at me, and then he got upset at Chris even more. I think so. You just told him off a bit, and I don't think he liked it.
And they would connect the chat. Oh, well.
Oh, please. Oh, that's for that. That's all right.
That's all right.
You know what? In saying that, I haven't even noticed, but I really love that advertisement in the corner. Eh?
It is wild, guys.
Are we gonna put a box around that? You reckon? Next time?
Yeah, next time.
But it's good, hey. So that's just showing our shows, guys. You know, showing what we do.
Yeah, of course.
Just letting you see it. My daughter said she wouldn't mind if the guy said we can split the bill, and she's doing a bad face, Amanda. She's doing a like, come on, man. You got to tell him, Chris. Tell her, save your money, make him pay. Oh man.
Jeez, yeah.
Well, you know, but that's what
That's
they.
the way it is.
Yeah, that's what it is now, isn't it?
It is like that, and it's a different world, man.
It is, yeah. Johnny G says hi, everyone.
Hey, Johnny.
The younger
G.
daughter, Amanda's saying. Which one's the younger one?
Nadia.
No, the younger one's saying that. Johnny G saying, hey. I wonder what John thinks is rude. It was his topic, and he only
Well,
just
what
rocked,
does Johnny G?
and he only just rocked up.
I think
Johnny,
it's rude that he's not here.
I think it's rude that it was his topic, and he just
And he-
rocked up.
and he rocked
He
up.
just rocked up now. That was way rude. I wonder what he's going to tell us is rude.
I think it's rude that he hasn't learned OBS yet. That's rude.
Definite rude. See, but I think John will 100% agree with us saying you should be a gentleman, like open the door.
I think so.
Yeah, 100% he will.
Yeah, I think so.
Amanda says, hi, Johnny.
I think so.
Oh, 100% I think so.
Ethan is younger.
Yeah, Ethan is younger.
Ethan
yeah.
is younger.
And he's a Man City fan, so he's like Rob. They're a bit, you know.
Maybe it's Rob's kid.
It could be like just Rob like got him in there, like because the only other Man City fan he could find, and just said go in here
Go in here, just pay him out.
and just pay these guys out. Hey, you know they reckon it's true that in Manchester City Stadium they use speakers to make the crowd louder.
Oh, do they?
That's what they reckon,
Oh my god.
and they reckon it's fact.
Chunky.
Chunky footy. Hashtag rude boy. What are you doing thumbs down to? What are you saying? You're not. You got to elaborate, man. Tell us.
Just elaborate, man. Maybe he thinks that
Maybe he's thinking the girl should pay. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's funny. It'd be funny asking a younger guy.
Would be funny. What else is rude?
I want John to say something that's rude. I want John to say what's something he
well,
thinks is rude.
you've mentioned before the thank you wave.
That's fucking rude.
When someone doesn't give you a thank you wave.
Both Man City fans are in this chat, Reeb said. Yeah, exactly. Both of them. There's only two of them. See, Reeb is laughing because Reebs is from England. He knows that it's a common thing over there. They get paid out about not having fans.
Yeah.
And obviously they're building them now because they've been taken over. But Rob has been a Man City fan since...
For a long time.
Oh, forever. Since before they were bought
Well, he's
by...
a true fan.
He's a true fan, 100%.
What the thank you wave?
The thank you wave is rude. I hate when people don't give the thank you wave. I think it's one of the rudest things. Because I did a short about it. Listen, you could be on your steering wheel. You can do this. You can do a nod. You can just do a little finger. Like you can do anything.
You can do anything.
Just do it, man. Like they're letting you through.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible, man.
Yeah, it's bad. It is bad.
He's being rude, Amanda said. What about John? Yeah, 100%. Because he's not telling us what he thinks is rude. So he's just not talking to be rude.
Chunky's like just processing everything.
Yeah, he's like,
or should I say processing?
Is a process. Well, didn't I say a process and a process could be different? What did I say? I said process.
You say process? I say process. When you process, something.
Yeah, but what if you process it?
You process. What's that, man? It sounds like a computer. Sounds like a computer.
Exactly.
It sounds like a computer.
Processing. Oh my god.
Processing.
What do you say? Tomato or tomato?
Tomato. Do you say chance or chance?
Chance.
I say chance.
Like for chanting.
No, like chance.
Oh,
like,
chance.
What's the chance?
Now, what's the I say both, I think. What's the chances of that? I say chances.
I say chance.
Yeah, it's the same thing, though.
Do you say pants or pants?
Pants.
Do you say dance or dance?
I think both. It depends.
I've never used dance.
I think you say dance when you're gonna dance with a lady, like your partner.
I say let's
But
go
if you-
dance. I don't say dance.
Yeah, mate. But I think that's when
Dance.
people use it dance when it's
Let's
like
go dance.
proper. It's like dance. That's what I think. I don't know, but I'm not really sure. I think dance. I use dance.
Dance. Dance.
UH or A.
Huh?
Chunky says UH or A.
It's very cryptic tonight.
He is very cryptic. It's rude when it's time to split the bill, but you only want to pay for what you ate instead of going halves. What are you talking about with friends?
Can I read that again?
It's
rude when you have to split the bill.
Is it rude when it's time to split the bill, but you only want to pay for what you ate instead of going halves? It depends. Is it a date or is it a? I think you should.
Well, if you went to, let's say you went to, what's that steak place on Guja Street?
The Argentinian one.
That's the one. What's it called?
Yeah.
Gauchos.
Oh, go.
You go to Gauchos, right?
Amanda said, if you weren't so rude, Johnny, you would have seen we already spoke about that.
No, listen. You go to Gauchos. You buy the $80 steak, right?
Yeah.
But then I go buy the $30 steak. What he's saying is, should you split it half because you bought the bigger one, or should you pay for your big one?
No, I think you should pay for yours.
Is it rude?
No, I think you should pay for yours. I think if you're with friends, say you all go out on a thing, right? You should pay for your meal.
That's all right.
You shouldn't be expected to pay for someone else's.
No, but he's trying to say, should you split it? Is it rude to split it or not? Like if you,
no.
but if you got a bigger meal, like if you bought an $80 steak,
You shouldn't be.
and I bought a $30
I don't think
steak,
it's rude. You should pay for yours.
exactly.
Yeah, I don't think that's rude. I agree with John. I don't think it's rude.
Yeah.
Like if it's with mates, if it's like you're out like you said, and you get like $100 meal and I only get like a salad because I'm not hungry, I shouldn't be expected to pay for that.
No.
No way. Yeah, no way. Yeah. My bad. You're not talking about the date, Johnny. Yeah. Okay. Give me a or a knife. Oh, he's saying give me a, or when people say give me a knife. Give me a knife.
Palmy or Palmer? Palmy.
Palmy. Give me a knife or give me a knife. I'm just having you on, Johnny. Oh, you.
Boss should buy. So you are the man is the boss, right? Well, I can't say that, can I?
You can. Say whatever you like. No, I get what I know.
The man's not the boss.
I know what Chunky's saying now. Do you say, give me a piece of steak, or do you say give me a piece of steak? Is what he's saying. A or a. Give me a knife, or give me a knife.
Give me a. Give me a. No, give me a. Oh.
Yeah, I think I say both.
I say both.
It depends.
You don't say, give me a knife.
Give me a knife.
Give me a knife. Give me a knife.
You
No,
might say that,
give me
give-
I'll say
No, he's just
Give me
saying that's
a
how it's
knife.
pronounced. But it's A or A. He's just pronouncing it
Give
different.
me a knife.
Give me
Nah,
a
it doesn't
knife.
sound right. Give me a knife.
Give me a knife. Yeah. So you just still A, but you're pronouncing it different.
You say
Yeah.
Give me a knife.
It depends what it's for.
I didn't even say it. I just I make it go so quick, can't even hear it.
Pickles are underrated, Chunky says. Okay. Pickles are wild. They're
Pickles
not
are
underrated.
wild.
They're not
They are.
underrated. Pickles are wicked, man. You got to come hang out with the
No,
ethnic.
he's saying that they're good, but they're underrated.
I
People,
know.
people don't talk about them much.
You know what the thing is, right? We're talking about this about sports stars, and I always say this. People think when you call something underrated or overrated, people think when you're saying someone's overrated that you're calling them shit, but you're not. You can still be the best player in the comp and be overrated. Like Nick Dacos is overrated. Doesn't mean he's not good, but they're going on about him like he's Gary Ablett Sr.
Correct.
Doesn't mean he's not good, but he's still overrated.
Is that rude to say that?
No, because people think when you say overrated, it means, but you're not like they say like Ronaldo could be overrated and he's the best player in the world at one stage. But
Correct.
do you know what I mean? Like you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
still
yeah.
be overrated.
I agree with
Yeah,
that.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
I know
it's,
what you're saying.
please, can I have a knife? Reeb says.
Please, can I have a knife?
Please.
I mean, that's the British way of saying it. Do we? I mean, I wonder how Rib speaks English. Like, is it like the the Sussex? You know, the people in the Sussex.
Well, I'll
Oh,
say this. Me and Jess have this argument. I'll put the letter here. How do you pronounce this letter?
Which one?
I'll put it. It's coming up after. It'll come up.
H.
But that's wrong.
H.
That's wrong.
It's H.
It's not.
H.
It's not.
What is it?
H.
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 Triple H.
That's how it's pronounced. If you look in the dictionary, the H in the letter H is silent. It's pronounced A-I-T-C-H. And it says that in the dictionary.
Uh-huh. I always thought it was H.
No, but everyone thinks that.
Because you go hotel, you
Yeah,
go...
no, but it's because when you're using it in a word, it's like it's a her. But when you're pronouncing it as a letter, it's H. See? Reborn said H. But he's saying H, but it's pronounced H. This is how it's pronounced.
Like with A.
This is all right how it's actually pronounced.
Reed says, hey.
Yeah, he's saying H, but that's see how I've written it? That's how it's
King
pronounced.
of the North.
It's
Hello.
actually pronounced H.
H.
Look it up. Look in the dictionary. You'll see it.
That's interesting.
It's like the word forehead doesn't exist because H is silent. It's actually pronounced forehead.
You can't say forehead.
No, it's not a word. It even says forehead, spelt like that, but it's pronounced F-O-R-I-D.
Forehead.
If you look the thesaurus, it says forehead. Marry me, King of the
I
North.
think that's a bit rude.
Okay. That's what
Marry me. That's what she said.
yeah, there you go.
Marry me. He loves.
Is it rude to not get up and say hello when someone walks in the room to see you?
Hey, JJ.
It depends. Is it rude to not stand up to say hello? It depends.
All right, how about this one? This is for the Greeks out there. Do you think it's rude to not kiss the papa's hand?
No, because some people aren't religious.
No. I'm saying for the Greeks.
Yeah, no, but some people aren't. You can be Greek and not be religious. You don't have to kiss the baba's hand. I think it's rude that they expect you to kiss the hand.
I think it's rude too.
Yep.
I think it's rude that they put their hand
Yeah,
out.
I agree.
They're not God.
No. I don't think you should be. It's not.
And you know what? You know what the argument is? When you kiss me there, you get the Holy Spirit,
Give me
or the
a break.
Holy. You know, I've got the Holy Spirit. It's like, no, you don't.
H for Hess, GT says. Look, I just think because even if you're Greek, like we're Greek, and I'm Greek, or I'm baptized Greek, but I don't think I should be expected to kiss the butter's hand.
No, well, that's what they because they put their hand out like that.
No,
You know.
yeah, I just don't.
Yeah, I know. How about like when do you kiss the icons?
No,
Because I don't either.
no.
I acknowledge them,
Yeah, you can acknowledge. You don't have to
but I
kiss
don't
it.
kiss them. No,
I kiss the badge when I score a goal.
well, it's different.
No, I just don't. I just think that's. I think it's rude to be expected to do that.
What's rude, Hunky?
That's rude, Chunky. What do you say? I only kiss hot women.
Well, that's you know, you're a young kid. I mean, you know, he's a young kid. What did John write? He wrote something before.
I read it. I read what he wrote
Oh, did
about
you?
the standing up. Is it rude
Oh, okay.
to not stand up for someone when they come into a room to see you?
Is it rude to make out in public?
What, like Seinfeld, Schindler's List? You were necking during Schindler's List?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. When me and Jess were in New York, and listen, in Australia, we don't see things like this. We were just in the middle of New York, right? And two guys were full making out. Right? And obviously over there, it's like accepted and that, but we don't see that in Australia, do we?
I mean,
We don't even see we don't even really see a guy and a girl just making out in the street.
you can, but
You know, but we don't see it often. And there were
where we don't.
full two guys just full, and like, but me and Jess, it was like weird seeing it, but obviously it's accepted there because
I
it's a
think
big,
it's
big city. And then,
look, it's I don't know.
do you know what I mean? I'm not saying I got anything against it. I'm just saying I'd never seen it in Australia.
Yeah.
I stand up, Johnny G. Maybe it's old
Like
fashioned.
public affection, I think is
Public
good.
PDAs, public displays of affection.
I think it's fine, but
To a limit.
There's a limit.
Yeah, of course.
I think there's a limit.
I stand up, Johnny G. Maybe it's old fashioned. I think it's good to stand up if someone's coming into your house to say hello to you. I agree. I think it is good to stand up. Don't stay seated. Unless you got a problem and you have to stay seated.
Yeah, true.
I think it's good. I agree.
It means that you're acknowledging them.
I saw a
More.
couple doing it on the street, Chunky says. That's
It's a bit.
that's
You're a bit too young for that.
That's a bit too far, man. I pash Chris C in public, but he doesn't like it.
I don't. No, I don't. Sometimes I don't like it. I just hate.
I think
people.
men.
I just
No,
sometimes.
no. I think men are more prudes than women.
Sometimes when I feel like someone's watching me. I just
No, I
don't
think
like it.
I
Sometimes.
legit think men, we are more prudes than women.
Reeves loves it.
Women are more willing to do that, like kissing that in public, and men are a bit more.
What's your etiquette?
I think I'm like that, a bit like, but I just think men are
Yeah.
like that. Men are a bit more prudes.
I'm not all men.
I don't really care. Like, it doesn't bother.
I patch Chris into. Yeah, Con loves it. Con loves it.
Don't tell Chunky that he's going to get upset. He wants you to marry him.
Me too, Amanda. That's fine, Con.
Fuck on.
I stood up when I broke my leg.
I stood up when I broke my leg for the national anthem.
Is that rude to not get up for the national anthem?
No. Why is it rude?
Because it's your country.
Yeah, our national anthem sucks balls.
It does.
I hate our national anthem.
It's not great.
And I hate the fact that we've got the Union Jack on our flag. Why should I go salute the British?
Correct. After all the British has done.
And Chunky might not understand a bit of that because I'm a Cypriot background.
No offense to Reeves, we love you, but
no, but I'm just saying we should have our own flag.
Yeah.
Why should we have the Union Jack on our flag?
I agree.
And it's got nothing against the English.
I
It's
agree.
actually nothing. Like, if we had the USA thing on there, I'd be saying the same thing. Like, why?
Yeah,
Do you know what I
agree.
mean? Like,
I agree.
I'm waiting for it, Reeves says.
Eating with a hat on is rude?
Oh, if you keep your hat on in a restaurant, it's rude. A restaurant.
Why though?
Oh, I just think it is. I don't know.
What if you're outside and it's in a beer garden?
I said in a restaurant. I didn't say outside in a beer garden.
But why is it rude? Like, I just want to know why.
There it is, Reeb says. No. Listen, Reborn. I think our national anthem sucks.
Yeah.
What's
Advance is really fair, yeah.
it's lame. Our national anthem should be "I Come From a Land Down Under."
It should, eh?
100%.
Yeah, it should.
And the Australians love it.
They do.
And listen, I obviously come from a Cypriot background where my dad, they were under British rule and that. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, why should we have the Union Jack? Like, but look, mate, one of my biggest loves in the world is Man United. They come from England. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not.
Yeah,
it's nothing against the English. It's just we're our own country. We should have our own flag. That's what I believe.
Yeah, I agree.
What's rude is when you go to a party and see your friends, they are having a conversation and see you, but continue the conversation with others rather than briefly say hi and acknowledge you, introduce you. I agree at the moment.
I hate when people don't introduce you. That's rude, I think.
I wore my hat in a restaurant today, Jess says. That's a different hat. I know what Jess... I think for a guy to wear a baseball cap in a restaurant, you should take it off. If you're in a restaurant, Jess was wearing a nice hat that was like just this little... sitting, it's different. That's different.
But the hat.
Yeah. It's like a beanie. Beanie's different. Beanies doesn't have a beak.
But can you have a beanie? Can you wear a beanie in a restaurant?
I think you can.
Could
yeah.
I wear a beanie?
Yep. I
can
think
get away with
beanie's
that.
okay. I honestly
Why?
think it doesn't have a beak. It's not covering your eyes. I think the beak just seems
The
a bit...
beak. It's the
it
beak.
seems a bit rude.
What if I go backwards?
Oh, you're just trying to be cool. Liverpool players don't sing the national anthem and they get so much stick.
What
But
if?
See, I agree with that, Reborn. It's like those people that, some people, like the Irish ones, like the Northern Irish, and that they got all these issues. They don't sing the English national and the Liverpool, like the Barcelona people don't sing the Spanish national anthem because they think they're Catalonian, not Spanish. Like, that's what I'm saying. I agree with it. Like, if you don't want to sing it, you shouldn't have to. I
Fair
agree.
enough.
I agree with that.
What if like you're a bold and you're not
Bold guy and you're
and
conscious.
and conscious you don't want to take it off? What happens then?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't go to restaurants.
Nah,
Like, I'm wearing
yeah,
a-
see, I get it. That's a good counter argument.
I mean, you got to cater for everyone, don't you?
Listen, it depends where you're going. If you're going to a 5-star restaurant, you're not wearing a hat. That's just a given. Correct?
Correct.
But if you're going to a pub, you're allowed to, or like just a Chinese restaurant or something, you're allowed to keep your hat on, I think. Oh, that's what I think. But if you're going to a place where the attire is nice, suit maybe, you're not wearing a hat, are you?
No.
But if you're going to a place where it's neat, casual, a beanie and a hat can be neat, casual. So that's...
All depends who you are.
Yeah, I
If
guess.
you're a man, you're gonna keep your hat on, and if you're a big film star, you don't care. You just keep it on.
You should not wear a hat whilst dining unless it's a barbecue or outside eatery. Yeah, but like Chris said, what if someone's conscious about his hair or something? And it depends what it is. Like I'm saying, if you're in a schnitzel house, but if it's in like a good restaurant, I think you don't go there wearing a hat. That's what I think. There's some places you go to not wearing a hat. I don't wear a hat here. Like you don't, like for a guy doesn't wear a hat to a funeral, does he? Like I don't know.
I haven't seen it before.
Unless it's a rainy day and they're wearing big hats or something. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I just think there's places not to wear a hat to. If you're going to a nice restaurant, you don't wear a hat. That's what I think. Even if you're bold, like whatever.
Yeah, if you're bold.
Yeah. Mate, my hat was the center of my look today, Jess said. Exactly, so I'm not taking it off. Unless you're a mafia boss, then the hat is okay, Reeve says. It's so rude. I'm ashamed.
What's so rude?
What about... we also spoke about being late is rude, Johnny. What are your thoughts? And he goes, it's so rude.
Well, we talked about me being late, right? Remember?
Yeah.
And everyone agreed, Johnny G, that me coming at 5:20 is fine.
Well, I thought you guys started at 5:30.
No, we started at 6.
Why do you got to get there 45 minutes early?
Yeah, that's a
You
good
dip
question.
the hat in respect. That's true.
Great question.
No, I'm sorry. Listen, I'm just asking.
I'm glad that everyone's on my side, but Johnny G will go, no, you're going to get there 5:15. It's like, I got there 5:20.
Listen, I would never...
Sorry. No, that's not.
I'm telling you now...
It's 5 minutes.
I'm telling you now, I would never work there because if I started at 6, I'm getting there at 10 to 6.
John would hate you.
Yeah, hate me. But at least I'm being honest.
He goes, I want to go to sleep, man. It's like, dude, you're not going to miss out on 5 minutes of sleep.
No, but I thought you guys started at 5:30. If you start at 6, you got to get there at 5:15.
Yeah.
Why is that some sort of protocol?
No, that's what the guards have always done. That so, like, we just get there at 5. They want
you
to
get
stay.
there
They want to stay
45
before
minutes
5:30, right? Half an hour before, but they want you to be there 5:15, not 5:30. 5:15. So they're leaving the car. They're in the car by 5:20, and they're
But
going
do they still get paid to 6 o'clock?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, that's ridiculous.
you should get there 5 to 6.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is I'm the bad guy because I'm the one that gets there
Are you
at
paid?
5:20.
Do you get paid by the hour or are you on a wage?
A wage, isn't it? Is that?
No, but like, do you get paid
Salary.
on a salary or do you get paid
Wage.
hourly? So
Hourly.
you get paid hourly. So they leave at 5:30 and still get paid till 6.
Yeah, but then when they come the next
Oh, they come
shift,
early.
they come early, so it's like it
So they
works
cut
out.
off, so it sort of evens out.
Yeah, it does
Okay.
work out,
Yeah,
but
okay.
like we're coming 5:15 anyway. 5:20. I come 5:20.
Uh-huh.
Is being
Is
selfish,
being selfish, rude, or smart?
rude? Ooh,
Ooh.
that's a good one.
It depends. Yes, that's what Childo says. Are you getting paid from...
Childo.
He's Childo.
Childo.
He will always be Childo to me now.
Yeah, sorry, what?
Are you getting paid from 5? No.
Are you getting
I get what
paid
you're saying.
for
It works out. Now I get what you're saying. It works out because when you do it counts later when you do
They're trying to say that we
Yeah.
start 5:30, right?
Yeah.
That's the time.
But you start at 6, technically.
Technically, they only pay us from 6 to 6.
Uh-huh.
That's a good point, though. What about workers' compensation, insurance?
All right.
all that?
I don't know.
You aren't
That's a
covered
good question.
by insurance if something happens to you beyond. So if something falls on you at 5:45.
No. Say I'm driving home
No. But let's
at
just say
5:40 and I get an accident. Who covers then?
no one because he's a claims manager.
What do
He
you mean
knows.
I'm not covered?
No.
Going to work.
No. But my work, like they pay me from 6 to 6, right?
Yeah.
We leave 5:30,
So you're not covered.
right? So I'm driving home at 5:30. I'm still getting paid until 6. I finish at 6, right? I finish work at 6.
You're not at work then, are you?
Because you left. You left the premises.
work?
So because I've left premises,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No.
How about when I'm going to work?
Not until
What do you mean?
Not until 6 o'clock starts. Not until your shift starts, which is technically 6.
Yeah, but my shift's still going on when I've left
No, but
work.
when you're going there as well, you're saying your shift doesn't start till 6.
The act says
He's going to tell you what. Listen,
you
the
got
act
to-
says.
you got to have something to do, or you got to get instructions from your boss that you have to be at work at a certain time or whatever. Like for instance, when I was
There you go. So a person that worked in workers' compensation for the longest serving claims manager in the country, is telling you what the act says, that what you guys actually do is dangerous by insurance wise. Because if something happens, you're not covered.
So when should I leave then?
You should actually be going from 6 to 6.
2 6.
You start work at 6.
If that's what it says.
That's what it says.
You guys. So what you guys do insurance wise?
You're going to argue with your bosses about it.
What you do insurance wise is actually.
Then get them to give it to you in writing.
Yeah, you got to have it in writing to say this is our protocol. We get there this 45 minutes early.
Yeah, it's not.
You won't be covered, and if something happens, you'll be in big shit.
Drico just scared the shit out of you.
All right, I'm coming at 6.
There's a name for Chris at handovers.
Yeah, what's the name?
You ain't covered,
525 guy they used to call me.
Am I right, Andreas? Yes, you're right, Amanda. What he just explained it to us. Leave home alone, Johnny. I'm gonna protect my man. I'm sure to and from is covered.
Apparently me coming at 520 is a dick move.
He just read the act to us.
He did.
Who said?
Chris's Childo says, I'm sure to and from is covered. Or Con, his name is there.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
It used to be though, didn't it?
It used to be a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
Well, Chris is old fashioned.
The act changed in 2001.
The act changed in 2001, ladies and gentlemen.
What's that? I think his mind's. Oh, I've got to read it. Oh, okay. I'll read that. Let me get to that. What did Chunky say? If your son is 25 and works at Macca's full time, has no friends, would they be a failure? What? Oh, he's got a job.
Oh my god.
No, but Jess said, what did Jess say? I think his mindset would determine that answer, Chunky.
This is my argument, right?
It's just an argument between the guards. I've always said that it's wrong. I'll come bash you all, Johnny. And Johnny's laughing.
My argument is, I just want to have an extra 5 minutes sleep.
Listen.
What's wrong with that?
I don't know
wrong with that?
If it's the unwritten rule, whatever. Obviously it is.
It is an unwritten rule.
But what I'm saying is, I'm admitting I would never work there because if I started at 6, I'm getting there at 10 to 6. I'm telling you that.
Johnny G would hate you, man.
Yeah, he would. But I'm being honest. about it. Is that being rude?
I feel better now that you said that because I
thought you guys started at 5:30. That's why you got there at 5.
No, technically we start at 0600.
It's ridiculous.
And we're there 5:15.
It's some guy who picks on me, Chunky said. Oh, he picks on you?
Who?
The guy that works at Macca's. Oh, well, man, it's all right. Everyone goes through that at a young man. You'll be right. Just don't let him pick on you. Tell him where to go. Don't do what my dad said. My dad, kid hit me with a cricket bat. My dad said, "We'll do something about it." And then I came back. I came back the next day expelled. So, and he had to go to the school get me re-enrolled.
What's the man saying she's going to bash people?
Jess and I will go bash him for you, Chunky.
I'm
about the guy that picks on you.
He's getting violent, man.
Hey, you don't want them there, man. They'll sort you out. It's funny, man.
Oh, jeez. Well, yeah.
There's been some things that people think of. No one has really disagreed tonight. I want to see people disagree with a rude thing. I want someone to say they think something's rude and someone to disagree with it.
How about like sometimes, like me and Dan would have friendly banter. Sometimes it can go over the top. Do you think that can be rude?
Nah. Sports banter I don't think's rude.
At all.
Unless they get
personal?
Listen, on the field, unless they get full personal,
yeah,
I don't think it's rude.
Yeah, okay.
I told you that time, the guy on the soccer field was telling me that he
yeah, you told me.
Done my mum and all that and I just laughed. I'm like, yeah, whatever. You don't know her, bro. Like it's.
I think Chris is not part of the problem solved.
I need Chris. Yes, there you go. There you go.
It's 5 minutes, Johnny. It's 5.
Not anymore. Con ring work cover if you want to know. Andrea is saying. Well, is being selfish rude? Well, we read it, but I don't think it is. If you're like, I think selfish is rude if you.
Yeah, it can be.
If you're like with someone and you're a selfish person, but if you're like, I don't know, if you're a solitary person, you don't have a partner and stuff. I don't think selfishness is rude. If you're worried about yourself,
I think at the end of the day, you got to look after yourself. Right?
That's right. That's what I'm saying.
And sometimes
Is it selfish to
You
just
need to
care
put
about
your-
yourself and your family and your friends? No, but that's you're caring about you.
well, everyone cares about them,
Of course they do.
but you care about your family.
Yeah,
Sometimes,
but is that considered selfish? What is considered
yeah, it
selfish?
depends what you consider selfish.
Haha, damn is very rude.
Committing suicide is selfish.
Committing suicide. Is committing suicide selfish?
I can't comment on that because I've never had suicidal thoughts, and I don't know if
Is suicide
I don't know
selfish?
what goes through people's
Well,
minds.
that,
Have you had anyone committing suicide that you know?
yes.
I don't personally know. Oh,
You
no.
and yours before anything else.
I don't personally know them. Amanda's had the cousin that committed suicide, and it's a sad thing.
Yeah.
But is it selfish? Look,
Of course it is. Because
So Jess says, but I think
can't
often
comment.
it cannot be, and people think things are about being selfish. Yeah, so often it's not it's not
like
rude.
it's something mentally, like there's something mentally wrong there that they've gone to that level, and depends what has scarred them in life. Sometimes people don't see the way out, and yeah, you can sit there and call it selfish, but maybe it's something more. I don't know.
Is it rude to
You know
take?
what I mean?
Is
I
it,
don't know.
Is it rude to take the last piece of pizza? And Jess says, no, it's not, John.
no, of course not.
I don't think so.
The last piece of pizza.
It's not rude. No one's taking it. You eat it,
Don't
man.
take it.
Mate. Oh, there's a rule, mate. If it don't leave any food around me. It's
Hey?
it's gone.
I
I'll eat anything. No, it's not rude. I'm with them.
depends what. No, not really. No, it's not. It's not rude.
No.
If the pizza's there to be eaten, it's there to
That's
be
what
eaten.
pizza's for. Food is meant to be eaten. It's not meant to be looked
That's
at.
correct. Now, if you're at someone's house and the last piece is there,
How you take
and
it?
it's like you're like, okay,
Yeah.
I reckon you should always ask.
No way, man.
KP, do you want the last one?
John.
He goes, no. Do you want the last one? Don? No. John? He's not here. Do you want the last one? No.
If you
No
do,
worries.
Johnny,
Go.
yes, it is. What? So if you think it's rude, yes, it is. Okay. That's what
I
Amanda's
guess it's
saying.
what you believe.
Mate, if I'm at John's house and the last piece of pizza there, John knows I'm eating it.
Now I feel like pizza. Jeez.
And John, I would expect if the last piece of pizza was here, John would eat the pizza. No, I don't think she was saying. I think she was saying if you think it's rude, Johnny, then it's rude. Not. I know what it looks. Yeah.
Chunky pudding.
Chunky food as well. Eat
Something,
pickles different.
something
from
good.
mine. Dude, do you know what? I love pickles in my burgers, and I
Yeah.
hate people. I think it's rude that they take them out.
I
No, it's not rude.
sometimes I don't like. Like I love tomato, right?
Yeah.
I love tomato. I could sit there and eat tomato.
But you can't smell it.
No, but I just don't really like it on burgers.
Interesting.
Like, I'll eat it.
Like in a salata?
I like it in salad. I just don't like it when it's with the meat and everything. I don't know. It just because it gets all mushy. Yeah. See, he's agreeing. Like but I would eat a tomato like an apple.
Is it rude?
No, if Johnny takes the last piece, it is rude. Oh, she is saying it's rude if you take it, John. Well, there you go.
Is it rude to go to someone's house and eat their food, and if you don't like it, you don't eat it? Do you think you should eat it?
No, if you don't like something, you shouldn't eat it.
Yeah, but isn't it rude? Like, to
No.
the person?
Well, what if you don't like it? You can't help that. You can't help if you don't like something. Is it rude to make a promise to someone and go back on your word? Yes.
Is it rude to make a promise to someone?
And go back on your word. Yeah, I think so.
Well, then you don't keep promises, do you?
Yeah, that's rude.
That's rude.
Yeah, I agree.
I think you shouldn't make a promise if you can't keep it. But
Depends.
I mean,
If Jess
circumstance-
does, it's fine. Depends, Hess. Chunky says. No, I don't think so. Listen, it depends what it is. If you've, if you've promised someone you were going to, buy them something and then you went bankrupt or something and couldn't fulfill that, okay, I'll get that. That's just extreme. But, like in Scarface, like Al Pacino says, all I got in this world are my balls and my word. And I don't break them for no one. If you give someone your word, you shouldn't break it.
Yeah.
That's what I believe.
And if you think don't ever give your word
If you think you
don't
can't
you
hold
do
it, yeah.
Correct.
I don't think you should break your word.
No.
No.
I mean, look, there's circumstances that always happen.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Listen,
and then there's
I gave an extreme, but-
yeah, but 100%. And that's a lesson to all the youngsters out there. Like, if you want to be
something
respected-
meaningful, Jess. That's what I'm saying. If it's you've
Yeah.
promised someone that means something to you, something
Yeah.
meaningful, and you break that, yeah, that's
It's like promising your kid something. and then you don't go through with
Like, I don't know, if you're going to get married or something and your mum or your dad promise they're going to, I don't know, do something at the wedding and then they don't do it, I think that's bad.
it. Yeah,
That's rude.
yeah,
Yeah, rude.
and that happens a lot.
The whole time.
Yeah.
Next pizza party, I'm grabbing the last piece.
Will there ever be a pizza party? Let's be honest.
John, me and John would be like,
Let's be honest.
me and John would be rumbling for that last piece of pizza. 100% agree, Amanda's saying. Who you be kissing, Hess? And she said, oops. And then she put the devil. She ain't and Amanda's cracking up.
What else is
You
there?
just said to Amanda. John knows, man. If John was here and the last piece of pizza was there, he'd take it.
Of course.
Yeah. Fucking nuts.
Of course.
Yeah, come on. That's wild. I promised my mum I was going to eat a whole KFC meal feast and didn't eat it all. Ah, so you promised her and made her buy it for you and she bought it and then you didn't eat it. She probably did that to punish you, man. She probably said, I'm going to buy it for this little shit and I bet you he doesn't eat it.
Oh my god, guys! Yeah, they have opened up the Cajun restaurant. We should go to it. Have you seen it?
Oh, the Cajun restaurant.
Yeah, the Cajun. It's on is it Poultney Street maybe in the city, and they open the big bag and all the.
Is that the seafood one?
Yeah.
That's the one that Jess wants to go to. Look,
Yeah,
Jess
should we go?
Jess is freaking out. That's the seafood boil one.
Let's go. Yeah, that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's there.
Fucking knows. Book it,
Well,
Jess.
we should do a show there.
There you go, Jess. They've opened it.
It's here in Adelaide.
Let's roll.
Let's roll, man.
Don't. Jess is going to, she's going to be bugging me now. It's up to Chris to book it. Is it rude to play an instrument like a saxophone past 10 a.m.? 10 p.m., I mean.
Yes, it's rude. Especially if you haven't got soundproof rooms.
But what if you're like, when you have a party, like, back in the day when we, like, all our parents, like the ethnics used to have parties and the cops would always rock up at like 1 a.m. because the neighbors would call them.
Yeah.
You know what always used to happen at our parties? My dad and the cops would end up coming in.
It's not a party.
Yeah, like get them in and just have a beer. And, like,
Hello, fast.
do you remember at your guys' house when they came in? They come in, Baba went to the front and goes, yeah, come in. And my dad got him in and the cops were sitting there having beers.
That's wild.
It was like 1 a.m. and they were like full sitting there with, and I was like I was going to sleep. I was a kid.
Yeah.
And the cops were like sitting down, like partying with us. I was like, what the fuck?
That's
man?
wild.
They would never do that now.
Do you remember when we had a door on the fence here?
Yeah.
They came through here around
And they came in and sat at the back of us.
That is wild.
Who complains here? I said, no, neighbours are deaf.
Yeah.
I mean, something.
And they came and ate with us.
They came.
I reckon if you've told your neighbours you're having a party and they go complain, that's rude.
Look who it is.
Don't at me. Don't at me. Oh,
Hey,
mate.
should we tell Dan something? Dan, apparently you're rude.
Dan is probably the rudest guy on the chat right
Do you
now.
want to know why you're rude?
Oh, it is the rudest.
When are we going? Jess says next weekend or Friday.
This week.
Next one.
Oh, next. I can.
All right, well, we'll find out. Dan, do you want to know why you're rude? I completely forgot about this.
So rude.
Do you want to explain to him? I forgot about this, but Chris told me this today.
Once upon a time, in a podcast far
Away.
we did a what was it? Paranormal activity.
Well, I remember someone bet me I couldn't do something. Was that right?
Yeah. So it was a chili challenge, and you had the chip,
Yeah.
and damn, DAM.
Is that damn?
Don't at me.
This one here, damn.
In the chat, he goes. I'll bet you $100 you wouldn't be able to last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I remember that.
But I did 2 chips.
Where's the $100, damn? That is rude.
So,
Where is it?
So is it rude if you lose a bet not to pay up?
100% rude.
It is rude.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't make a bet if you're not
He is the rudest man in the chat
Look, he's
right
laughing.
now.
So what you're saying
We
is...
got proof to show you if you go back onto that.
So what you're saying is don't make a bet if you're not willing to pay up. Is that right?
Correct.
There you go.
Damn, you've
He's
been
laughing.
damned.
I think Amanda and Jess are saying they're going to book it for Friday. So we're going to Cajun Restaurant on Friday
That's
by the
wild.
sounds of it. Hey, Cajun Restaurant on Friday.
Is
Oh.
it rude not to invite the others, Hess?
Is it rude not to invite the others? I don't know. It's up to you girls now. We're leaving it in your court.
What? It wasn't the chip, which is what we agreed. Yes, it was. It was.
Hey,
the
man,
chip.
it was the hottest chip challenge.
It was the hottest chip challenge. What are you talking about? Damn, we
Settle down.
Damn, just go watch the show again.
Chunky, he
Yeah.
still had feelings if he was upset. I missed everything. I don't know what's going on.
Chunky is still. I don't even know what's going on.
I don't know. Oh, is it rude to date a best friend's ex-girlfriend? Because I did that and our friendship was ruined. Yeah, but you're 15. When you're like 15 at high school, like every guy and girl, they all go out with each other. It's like, you know what I mean? Like a guy has got like 17 exes. Like, you know what? Like, you get what I mean in high school?
Yeah, but it's rude. Like,
If they've been in a longer relationship, it's a bit rude. It's rude, yes.
yeah, like say like my mate married went and
Fucking shit.
even though I wouldn't care.
They said it's the equivalent to the coffin chip. That's what it says. I'll get the coffin chip.
All right.
Get it, Dan. Send it.
I love how he's trying to change it.
All right, send it to us, Dan.
It's rude, man. It's
Since
rude.
you don't pay up. It's rude to cheat on your barber. Oh,
I did that the other week.
Remember Jerry Seinfeld says it. Jerry says, I don't have the heart to tell him he's a real bad barber.
So what happened was,
And do you know what the funniest thing is before you say it? Me, you and John sat here.
yeah,
I watched it the other day and John said he's a bit of a barber slut. And you said, I don't want to cheat on my barber. And then I said the Jerry Seinfeld thing.
well, what happened was,
So have you cheated on your barber now?
yeah, I have.
Oh my God. See, John said it.
It wasn't.
I
it was-
cheat on my barber all the time.
I
Gives me a rush.
I had one bad haircut from my barber I went
Yeah.
to, and I wasn't pissed off. I was like, and then my kids go to this other one, and I'm like, they do really good haircuts there, and I
Yeah.
went, okay, I'll go there and see what it's like.
Yeah.
And I felt kind of bad, but they gave me a killer haircut, right? And I was like, oh, this is awesome. And then I went back there again. Normally I wouldn't go back and go to the other one, but I went back there again and got a haircut. And as I was walking out, my barber was down the thing. I was like, oh shit! So I had to turn around, man, and I had to run. It was like a Seinfeld episode,
Oh,
guys, and I
shit,
felt
man.
bad. I felt really bad. So
See,
is that a dick move?
I don't think so. See, John said this here, but I watched the podcast the other day. We were sitting on the couches, but straightforward.
Yeah.
Me, you, and John. And we spoke about this. And John said it, what he said there. He goes, I'm a bit of a barber slut. Like, I just go wherever.
Yeah, he
'Cause
does.
The time.
He does.
I cheat on my hairdressers, Jess said. I'll get it for you. All right, Dan. Get the coffin chip. Tell us and we'll tell you where to send it. Or we'll pick it up from you. I don't care. He said he'll get it. The coffin chip.
All right, done.
All right. Get it, Dan. Get it. It's done. I'll smash that. Who do you think? You didn't think I'd beat. Do you think I'll beat it?
I mean, is it next level compared to the last one?
They're both Carolina Reaper. Like they're meant to be. It's meant to be the equivalent, I think.
It's just one chip though.
Yeah.
That one you had was like the
A
whole
packet.
bag. Isn't that worse?
I had
'Cause
two.
there's like heaps of
I don't
them.
know. I had two. Well,
That
Dan
was
is.
hot.
Dan's a legend, man.
Damn, he's
I
wild.
cheat on my dog with my cat sometimes, and vice versa. That's wild. I've had the same barber for 4 years and never cheated, even through sometimes they do bad haircuts.
Yeah, but
Now,
like,
once they screw up, I don't stick around, and having a hairdresser for each specific thing is such a thing. Yeah, that's true. Listen, I've got long hair.
yeah, but I've been going to these guys since I was a kid.
Yeah, but let me tell you something.
Is that bad?
You saw my hair before? For people that have never seen it, Jess knows, obviously. John's seen it. You've seen it. My hair is down to here.
I know it's pretty long.
And I go to a barber to get the sides done and my beard and that.
Yeah, but
But I have to go to a hairdresser to cut my hair. Can't go to a barber. Barbers don't do it.
so where do you go? Like
I have to go. When I get it trimmed, I have to go to people that know how to cut hair.
Yeah,
You know, because they got to cut hair.
it's expensive.
I don't cut. I haven't actually had a trim of the hair for probably 3 years.
You got some split ends going probably.
I'm wild.
Yeah, you are
I'm
wild.
Samson. If you touch my hair, I'll lose a bit of power. Any bit gets cut off, I like losing.
He actually is Samson. He actually was on my roof a few weeks ago and holding this fucking thing up. It was pretty. Here comes the rain.
It is.
Here comes
rude?
the rain.
Is it rude to like one dog more than the other? What? Is it rude to like one child more than the other? And Jess says no. John says deep, Amanda. I didn't notice that you had long hair. Well, look here. I'll show you the bun. There's the
Who
bun.
didn't notice?
Chunky said it. And
Yeah.
I tie it up. It's down to here, bro.
He had it down today. It was very long.
I took it down when Chris got here because I had it in a loose bun. My mum likes my brother more, and it's cool. I understand, Jess said.
Your brother's wild. Peter's wild.
Man. Just you wait, John, till you have a favorite, Amanda says. Yeah. No one knows how to cut male thick curly hair. It's not curly. My hair's not curly at all. It's long hair.
Girls get the girls.
Yeah.
Write that down.
I don't have curly hair. Definitely not rude, Dougie. I'm by far My parents' favorite, Damn says.
Yeah, he's the only one.
He's definitely their single child, only child. I prefer my dad anyway, Jess says, about parents. Do you have a preference of a parent?
My dad loves me more. Dad loves my sister more.
My mum loves... John's a mama's boy and a
I've
half.
always got along with my
John-
mum more.
John
but I
is a
still love my
mama's
dad.
boy and a half. You know how I said my brother Chris is a mama's boy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, John, mama's boy.
I guess I'm a mama's boy. If you know, like I get along with my mum and I can talk to her more than my dad, but I still love my dad. I just don't
Yeah.
I don't share
Your
the
dad's
same.
wild, bro.
Yeah, he's wild. I'm just saying. Like, we
I
don't have
prefer
the
my
same-
dad anyway. Yeah, people have... You got to... There's... Yeah, 100%.
I just don't connect as much. I connect better with my mum.
My mum still thinks I'm 12 years old. When she sees me, she acts like I'm like 12. She like tries to do things like I'm a little kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm better.
I know. Well, I mean, we still connect and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just not as like.
Nah,
my
I'm
mum.
one of 4. I'm the youngest. That's why you're the favorite, Dan. Because you're the youngest. 100%. Oh,
Youngest always gets it. Eh?
yeah.
Did Annie get it? Like she was always the favorite.
Yeah, but Annie was a young... It was
Like,
different.
she was born front of the
She was
13.
girl. Yeah, Annie's crazy. I'm the nicest out of my siblings by miles and the wisest, he reckons.
The wisest. I don't know about that.
I'm the youngest boy. But I always get... They all say I'm the golden child. All of them say it.
You're a bit golden.
No, it's just because me and my dad, I'm like, we're chill.
I mean, look at your look at your headphones.
They're
man.
gold.
They're gold, bro.
Is it rude to fart in bed?
Depends if you're by yourself or not.
Yeah.
How about is it rude to fart in an elevator full of people?
Yes. It would be. Because it would.
What if you can't hold? What if you can't hold it?
Whoa.
Like, is it rude, right, to drop your guts? Like you're on the toilet seat, right, and you just let this big fart, and you're just like, like
What, public toilet?
yeah, but you're in a cubicle and there's people in there, and you're just like, "Rrr." Is that rude, or should you hold it in?
Well, I don't
Until
think
they
I
leave.
don't think you can help it. Jess says, ask your missus to Johnny. She says, ask your missus. Bailey Killingsworth.
Killingsworth, how are you?
I'm
my
the
friend?
favorite out of my 4 kids. Both my dads like me more. Both my dads. He's got 2
Both
dads.
dads?
That's wild. 2
Oh,
dads.
because we had a stepdad.
2 dads, man.
Bailey, make sure you subscribe,
Bailey
buddy.
Killingsworth, man. Make sure you like, share, subscribe.
So, what we say?
Dad
If you're in the
stays
toilet,
one
if you're in,
fart every 5 minutes in bed.
like, but if you're in the toilet, right, public toilet,
I don't
and
think
it's-
you can.
you're in a
I
cubicle.
don't think you can help that.
You
if
wanna you just wanna like get it out, but you got all these people everywhere. Do you just let it rip or not?
I don't really go caca in a public toilet.
Why not?
Don't like it. His 2 dads are married. He's got 2 dads.
Two dads are married. Wow,
There you go.
there you go.
That's me. I just don't like going like, Mrs. doesn't like it. Then it's rude. See, Jess said, ask
Mrs.
your
doesn't-
miss. Jess said though, ask your missus.
Well, then it's rude.
And he just said, my missus doesn't like it. That's
Well, then
rude.
it's rude.
Then it's rude. If your missus doesn't like it, John, it's rude. 100%.
I love how everyone's deflecting my question.
No, I didn't. If you can't help it, if you're going to the toilet and can't help it, it's not rude. But I'm just saying, I personally don't like go like number 2 in public toilets.
Oh, yeah. No surprise there.
You're gross.
Well, it's true. And that's what she said. Ask your missus. And he said, my missus doesn't like it.
Jeez.
What are you gonna do? If it comes, it comes.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying, you know.
I know, but it's like when if you just rip it out, and it's like it's massive.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like it's embarrassing, eh?
Yeah, man.
You're like, oh shit, and then all you hear is people just like, I'd be just laughing if I heard that.
Listen, if I was in a public toilet and some dude was dropping it like Dumb and Dumber, like I'd be cracking up. Like I wouldn't care. In a male toilet, I don't think any male would care. I'm being honest. Do you think guys would care?
It'd be funny though.
Do you think guys of our age and above would give a shit if someone was having a crap and farting in a public toilet? No way.
Yeah.
But maybe the younger generation?
Oh jeez.
Bailey, can you not? Dan says.
What?
I hate public toilets. Avoid them whenever possible, Hess says. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, some of them are gross.
Damn is getting me the coffin chip, apparently. When you get that Damn and I smash that record. What? Let me ask.
Look, man, I'm telling you now, $100 is coming KP's way because it's very competitive.
No, the
and
question
he
I'm going to
doesn't quit.
ask now, I asked Dan this. He didn't think I'd do the last one. Do you think I'll do it? Do you have faith that I'll beat the challenge?
I have faith.
I told Dan this. I said, even if I couldn't handle chili, my competitiveness won't let me drink.
Yeah, that's
I'll go to
where-
hospital before I'll drink
That's where
it.
this guy is very competitive, guys. Very competitive.
I don't poo in public toilets. That's gross. Yeah, I'm agreeing with John. I don't go number 2 and I don't go.
No,
No.
no.
I'll tell you, I had to go in the public toilet number 2 once. And it was bad. And you know where it was?
Where?
And this is why I always say they don't know good food.
Bailey Kingsworth. What the?
Don't worry about that. The moderators will sort that out.
You got to sort that out, moderator.
This is why I say the Americans don't know good food if it hits them in the face. We ate at Applebee's, me and Jess.
Yeah, yeah.
And within 5 minutes, I had like, and we were in Times Square, bro. Times Square. And I had to go to public toilet. Like, it was
bad.
violent. No, it was, man. But that's what the food did to me over there.
Jeez.
Okay, Bailey, nice guy. Is it rude when the cafe owner doesn't play music so the diners are forced to whisper to counter the awkward silence? Yeah, I think there should be a bit of music in a cafe. Yeah, don't you reckon?
Yeah.
Okay, Bailey, nice guy. John says.
John G loves it.
The funniest thing is, I can see all these blue names which are moderators and have done nothing.
They just love it.
Oh, well, it's funny. Let it go.
Let it go. Let it go.
It's all good. Leave it there now.
I mean, he's only paying himself out, really.
He's paying himself out.
He's not the, you know. Is it rude? Oh, no, I saw that one. What else is rude, man?
No one.
Talked about
I want
cups.
someone tell me something controversial. I want people to disagree. I want something that's someone considers rude, someone else doesn't. Please, someone.
Yeah,
Because we all seem to be agreeing. We're all agreeing at the moment.
because, you know, that's a hard one, I reckon.
I reckon it's $1.92 each way. KP beats it, or the coffin chip claims another victim. There you go.
My money's on KP.
Give him one more chance. Amanda says give him one more chance, Bailey.
$92 each way.
Yeah, that old.
$1.93. 92.
Give
Sorry.
him one more chance. All right, one more chance.
What else is?
We'll let you off if you subscribe to the channel. That's what I said to them on Day Z. I said, listen, if you subscribe, you can kill me. It's all right. And they go, yeah, no. That's all stuff. Come on, guys. A controversial one.
Controversial, rude.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything.
Jess says non-binary stuff is plain rude. Is it rude that we've got to conform to all that stuff if we don't agree with it?
What's
You know, like Jess said, like the non-binary and, you know, like they're pushing it on you now. Is it rude that you
No.
don't agree with it?
No, it's not.
But some people will say it is.
Well, it's not because.
Oh
it's
no,
your
Hess
opinion.
opening a big topic. Well, I'm talking about it now. Is it rude that, you know, if they say, you got to accept people with this gender, like it can be what gender they want, can identify as they want. Is it rude for a person that turns around and goes, no, I believe there's two genders?
I think.
I don't think it's rude.
I think it's rude. I think everyone's entitled to their own
Yeah,
opinion.
exactly. I
That's what I
agree.
think.
Okay, you go to a Bucks night and refuse to drop insane amounts of money on alcohol and strippers. Is that being rude to the buck?
Well, if you can't afford it,
If you can't afford it, yeah.
you know, what can you do?
Agreed, Hess. Dam says about the non-binary stuff. Hess, you're right though, Reeves says. Oh yeah. Trying to force people to accept nonsense. Yeah, I agree. If you don't, like, listen, I've said this openly. I would have loved my Bapul was alive when all this was happening, so I could have got my dad to explain to him apparently there was more than two genders now, just to see what he said. I would have
Yeah.
loved to have just seen it, what he would say, the
Yeah,
counteract to that. Oh, do you know that there's more than two genders, Bapul? Just so I could have seen his face.
Would have been.
It would have been the most comical thing. I would have made.
It would have been funny.
I would have made a short of it about it. Like,
Oh, jeez.
It doesn't work. Wait 1 second. It doesn't work both ways. We need to accept and respect them, but they don't need to reciprocate that respect for us. Yeah, I'm saying there you go. It's true.
Yeah.
Like, why don't they respect our beliefs if we're meant to respect theirs? They should say, okay, it's fine that you believe there's only two genders, but there's my beliefs. But they don't. They're like, no, you've got to accept it. So, but why do I have to
I
accept it?
accept that people, if a guy wants to be a girl, whatever, like that's male and female. Still not saying there's more than there's only two genders. That's it. You can't.
John,
even if you
John
want to change
said,
genders, it's
my
still two.
pronouns are he, him, they, us, them. Is John going to tell his baby boy that there's more than two genders? There's a question I ask. And if he says, no, I'm going to teach him that there's boys and girls, there's nothing wrong with that. He should be allowed to do that, is what I'm saying.
Of course.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Of course, I think so.
I identify as a billionaire, Jess said. We're rich. Yes. Chris, me and Jess are billionaires.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that you're in money terms. It could be something else.
But why? We identify as it.
Yeah, but in money cash, you could be a millionaire in something else. In
Call
love,
yourself
or-
whatever you want, but don't force me to like religion. I don't believe. Don't force it down my throat. That's just manifesting, Jess. Amanda said. She's saying it's rude. Is it rude to ask people?
I've got a good one. Is it rude for people to put people in situations they're scared of, like putting people, like say I'm scared of birds, right? If I was just sitting here and you bring a bird and just throw it at me,
Yeah, that's
is that rude?
Yeah. If I know you're scared of them. If I know you're
No,
scared.
but you would have a gag, right?
If I know you're scared of them, I wouldn't do it to you.
Yeah.
That's just.
I'm just saying.
But then
saying,
again,
is
if
that
it
rude?
was your birthday party and we'd all planned to put you in a room full of birds, that'd be funny.
It would not be funny.
It was rude that at George's, on my brother George's Bucks night, what we did for his Bucks was we went to skirmish, and then we went to the casino. We didn't do that's what he wanted, right?
Yeah.
Was it rude that when we were at skirmish, they said, you're not allowed to shoot from close range in there, and when the guy wasn't looking, he was like a meter away from me, and I shot him in the back.
That's funny.
And he went, and I was like, oh man, the gun went off. But I had to do it.
Jeez.
Come on, man. I had to punish you. Is it rude to ask the people in your street to remove your Christmas lights if you do not celebrate Christmas?
That is rude.
Yeah, that's rude.
For the oath.
Quick KP, get one of the chickens. What, my chickens? Why? Chickens are wild.
Don't you dare.
Oh, for Chris. Yeah, go, just bring it in.
Oh, no, I'm not like, I just don't want it to be,
That's what it means.
Yeah. I did. I completely forgot about the birds thing. Yeah, that's funny. Get one of the chickens. Yeah, man, that's hella rude. Remove their lights. Yeah, people can keep up their lights for as long as they want. I don't care.
Regardless of this binary thing, right?
I'm not going to climb up a tree.
In 30 years' time, if they exhume my body from
Yeah.
the cemetery,
Yeah.
whatever, what are they going to say on the report, a police report, for instance? Is that a him or a her?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So he's saying in 50 years' time, if they dig up his body from the cemetery, right?
Mm.
Well, let's say Michael Jackson now, they go dig up his body.
Yeah.
It's going to say he's a he or a her. That's it, isn't it? Regardless if he identified as a...
True.
That's it. Yeah, that's
True.
That's a good
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
I'm not going to climb up your tree and take your eggs, bro. Just leave me alone.
The thing that I don't agree with the non-binary or whatever, I just like when they say, "Oh, I'm an apple,"
Yeah.
I'm a can of Coke. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they identify as whatever they want now. So that's what I don't
Yeah,
agree
yeah.
with, that part.
So
But
it's a family gathering. Everyone is talking the politics of the day. You agree with everyone's views of politics and then go play with the dog and take it for a long walk. Is that being rude? No. When people talk politics, I don't even get involved because I don't know nothing about politics. You know, when people talk about there's a lot of people that get into politics and I don't really know anything about
let
it.
me ask you this question, right? Because it grinds my gears.
Okay.
The guy, what's his name? The guy that runs the Reserve Bank here in Australia. He goes, "Oh, guys, look, the the Aussies, the Australians are going to just have to do it tough for the next few years. Maybe go get another job, or go back and live with your parents because you're going to do it tough. And then this guy makes 1 point something million dollars a year.
That's rude.
That's fucking rude, mate.
Yeah, rude.
Mate, go and come and work on my wage, and I'll go on your wage for a month and see how you feel, you dickhead.
Yeah, I agree.
Fuck, dickhead.
Yeah, grinds my gears. Is trick-or-treating rude?
Huh?
John said. Is trick-or-treating rude?
No.
I think in Australia, you know what, it is.
It depends where you go.
Because it's an American tradition. It's not an Australian tradition.
Yeah.
When you actually break it down. It's an American thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So in America, it's obviously not rude. John goes, I'll trick him and give him nothing. Not if you don't want to participate, John. You put a sign on your door.
There's areas here that you can go
Yeah,
trick-or-treating.
I agree.
And it's
Trick-or-treating is wild, Jess says. I wish we did it. I actually do wish we did it
Well,
here.
if you go to like Fisher Street in Unley or Parkside, they do it there.
Dude, I just wish it was like America. Everyone did it.
A lot of people doing it now. It's more.
I'll
more
be
common.
adult trick-or-treating.
Yeah.
I'll be like, you know what? Talking about trick-or-treating, I told Jess, I heard today, and I'm really cut about it. Fantails have been discontinued.
They have. That's rude.
Oh,
It's actually quite rude, guys.
That's rude, man. They're the best,
I'm
bro.
not gonna live.
They're the best.
They are good. I actually got a packet at home.
Wait, that thing advertising all our shows in the corner.
It's great, guys. But make sure you like, share, subscribe, and check out all our shows, guys.
I can't get troops anywhere.
Tubes. No, you can find them.
You can get them. So, guys, up in the corner over there near Chris's head, we got a little thing. It's advertising all of our shows. So you got HFD Gaming right now, HFD Podcast, which you're currently watching, HFD Premier League Podcast, which is coming up soon, and the Footy Podcast. There you go. Origin Energy emailed me today to, what does it say?
Link rates are going up even though times are tough at the moment. Yeah, of course, because they're all idiots, mate. They just want to cripple us middle class people.
They're wild.
That's what they're trying to do, but don't let them. Let's not let them do it.
Silly. And like, well, you know what's rude? Why is the South Australia have the most expensive electricity in the world, and then another state here, which is Perth, I think, has the cheapest electricity in the world? We're in the same fucking country, you morons.
Is it the same? Is it the cheapest?
It is. I think it's at South Australia and Victoria, I think, are the two high ones.
Probably New South Wales.
Yeah, maybe New South Wales, that's right. And then there's Perth and Queens. Two of them are real cheap. Yeah, Perth like the cheapest in the world. Good night, rude peeps. It's been emotional. See you, Johnny.
That's rude. That's actually you should stay to the end because you're a HFD
That's
guy.
no to say pride
rude.
isn't important, is it?
It's quite rude.
It is. John G leaving is rude. It's rude to leave, Johnny. LOL. And then
Johnny G's doing a watch long tomorrow, so
is he? So Johnny will be live on.
That's what he said.
Look, Footy Podcast. It's there in the corner. We should have put his head with it. That's near you.
Yeah. Here.
Wait. Where's Footy?
Here.
Where's Footy?
Oh,
No, that's Premier League.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, Footy.
There it is, right there.
Yes. That's wild. And then
tune in tomorrow night, guys. Tune in tomorrow night.
Saturday, I should be live on game. I'm going to try to do like a bit of a streamathon later in the day.
Streamathon's a while.
Me and Jess got some things to do around the house. Going to get them done, and then later in the day, I'm going to try to do a streamathon.
Yeah. Well, I think we've gone over time now.
Not supporting friends is rude, Jess says.
Oh, that is a big bang. Hopefully Johnny G didn't see that one. Not supporting friends is rude.
Is it rude to leave the chat without saying goodbye?
It is.
Oh, no. Well, we're damn good.
Well, look, if you guys are really nice.
Jess says no.
Well, it depends who you are.
Yeah, it depends.
But it's nice. It's
At the
not
moment,
rude. It's not nice.
At the moment, have you joined our Discord? It's in the link. You can join our Discord so you know when we go live and everything. It'll be good. We chat in there. We talk to people in there.
Look, man, it's been good.
It has been good. Oh, I got this.
It's been good.
Didn't even light it.
That was a good. It's been a good podcast. I think it's flowed really well.
Once we get monetized, are we gonna? You're having another cigar.
We are.
You have to. You're gonna have one, right?
Of course.
Oh, good.
I did it for the 1,000. We'll do it for the monetization.
You did do it for the 1K subs.
Yeah.
That was a good party, man.
It was good.
I loved it.
It was good. It smelled like smoke,
You did smell like smoke.
but yeah, we'll go through
It
it.
was wild.
Guys, what a podcast! It's been good. We talked about a lot of stuff and.
Before we go, I've got some questions to ask.
All right.
Because we've got 14 people watching.
Questions. Here we go.
Couple questions. I only leave without saying goodbye when real life pops hits its head in. Yeah, well, that's all right, Dan. I'm only joking. The moment says goodnight. Wait 1 second, before you go. I want to ask, because this is why we've got the Discord, and Dan hasn't even joined it yet, which, I'm going to have to kill him.
That's rude.
That is rude.
That's so rude.
Is it rude I haven't liked? Yes, GT.
It's so rude.
All right. Here's the questions. This is the one question. Please join the Discord for one, so you can tell us this. But what is a topic you would like us to discuss next week?
Oh, good luck. You won't find
No, because we either want to watch the new Paranormal Activity, Next of Kin, watch along, so
Yes.
Chris can freak out.
Yes.
But give us some topics, guys. What's a topic? Give us a topic. Come on. There's 14 people.
You guys want to see a watch along next week?
Even that,
Paranormal Activity?
but we know we're going to do that. Other than that, give us a topic. What's a topic? Come on. Discord must be the place to be. It is, damn. Hurry up and join. You said you're going to make an account like ages ago.
It is good. You miss out a lot there, damn. So you do miss out. But
What did that say? Oh, this one's held delayed.
oh, is it?
Yeah, that was not even catching up. Or no, I'll give them a minute to say something.
But it's been good.
It's been a good show.
It's been a good show. Had a good time.
Ask AI.
Yeah,
No.
you can. You can ask
I don't
AI.
wanna
They-
fucking ask AI.
Why?
That's like fucking so 2023.
KP, you just gotta give in to the new technology, man. You gotta give in, man.
Is it rude to point port supporters in the direction of tarp manufacturers?
Yes, it is rude.
Is it rude to ask people to do your job for you?
Yes, it is rude.
Is it rude to ask Dan to shut up?
No, it's not.
and
Definitely not.
Hess is cracking up. You know the funniest thing about Dan is though, you know what I love about him?
What?
He loves that.
What?
Like the banter back at him.
Yeah, that's right.
It cracks me up. He does it so people will give him shit back.
Yeah. But he knows he's wrong.
Not at all, Dougie, he says. He says, not at all, tell him. Well, not one person gave us a topic yet.
They won't. But if you do have a topic, guys,
How lame is that?
put it in the Discord.
Thank you, Dan. Stream complete. GT, have you liked the video?
Did you see what GT23 said about you, Dan, in the start of this chat?
He was trying to get you here. And what
He was
did he
trying
what did
to
he say?
reel you in.
He goes, Crow's going to finish bottom 4. He goes, just see if Dan rocks up.
He's reeling
That
it
was
in.
funny, man.
Oh, this was funny. It was great.
It was good.
All right.
Well, Don't At Me puts the love heart. Damn is a champion. Damn, he said he's getting the coffin chip for us. When you get it, let us know. We can, if you don't want us to come get it from you,
Will he get it?
we can tell you where to send it, but we can come get it.
Things you
Things
regret.
you regret you did and things you regret you didn't do. I don't know. I have to go to sleep night all after
a good
rudely
one.
being dragged into the chat, he says.
What did he say?
He's saying that's a topic. He goes, but I got to go to sleep after rudely being dragged back into the chat.
Rudely. I like that.
I like Iron Man. He's good. Is it rude to be in the room?
What is it? I have the moment. Take care, buddy. Thanks
it-
for coming in, buddy.
Is it rude to be in the room when your pet is using the litter tray, like a cat? Well, maybe they're like us. They don't like people around.
I try to avoid that as much as possible. If I see the cat doing something,
Yeah,
I'm like,
see, there you go. So it is rude then.
No, it's not
Staying
that. I
in
just don't want to see it
character-
or smell it.
Staying in character for this stream, Reeves says. And then I, at the moment, said, yeah, we know you're joking, man. I was champion. I actually don't mind that.
I like I.
Oh, that could be a good topic, actually. Do you have regret? Do you have regrets?
Well, yeah.
That could just be the topic.
Let's do it.
Do you have regret?
I like
Yeah.
it.
We'll do that soon. Is it rude to tell them their shit stinks, Jess, about the animal?
He's
That's
around
funny.
the corner from the Big V challenge. All right, done.
I'm getting the coffin chip, and yeah, come pick it up around the corner from the Big Beach. Oh, so you live
He's
around?
he's
yeah,
at,
no worries. Henley Beach and that, around that area.
Beefcakes and shit.
Yeah, no worries. No regrets, no.
No regrets.
No regrets.
No regrets.
Or no rugrats.
I just love regrets.
Rugrats. If you know, you know. I don't know what they're talking about, but if you know, you know, apparently.
Guys,
All right.
thank you so much
It was
for
wild.
coming in tonight. It's been a great show. We'll be back tomorrow night with Johnny G. We'll be doing solo. The game. What game is it? It's
Brisbane, St Kilda.
St
St
Kilda,
Kilda, Brisbane.
from Marvel Stadium. And then, guys, on Saturday, KP will be doing a streamathon, apparently. So make sure you guys tune in for that. And also, on Sunday, me and the King of the North will be doing...
No, he's Childo, man. What didn't I see? It says
sorry.
KP didn't see the other comment. What other comment?
I don't know. But the King of the North and myself will be doing a watch-along for 2 games. Crow's game
Yeah, okay.
and whatever the second game is. I can't remember.
Yeah.
So, yeah, guys, tune in.
Crows. It'll be Collingwood Crows and
I think it's Hawthorn.
Gold Coast
Hawthorn.
Hawthorn.
Yeah. There you go, guys. So, big weekend coming up for HFD. So, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications so you know exactly when we go live.
He knows. He just doesn't remember. I don't know what they're talking about. But I didn't see another comment.
What was it?
What other comment? And then Amanda saying he doesn't remember. I don't know what.
Which one was it, man?
I don't know.
Just read through the comment. Oh, she wants me to go home and watch Queen of the South. All right, we're gonna go,
Yeah,
guys.
I don't know. We still don't know what they're talking about.
Just quickly say it so we can finish up. Can you do an old school hunky? Chris, can you do an old school hunky? You wanna do it?
Hunky.
Should we do- should
No,
we do
you
it?
got to do your one. It's like
Hunky!
no. Can I tell you this, right?
Oh, should we do it?
No. Before we do it, can I tell you this? If we had Jimmy here, we had Jim and John here one night. Do you know how long it took us to get us to go? Welcome to another episode of Hunky Food. And then Jim will be like, "Oh fuck!" Do you remember that? How long it would take us? It looked good on the edit, but how long did it take us? Some
Well,
night?
should we finish with that?
Oh.
When do you want to finish, man? We're like,
No.
What do you
Well, we used to be like, guys, thanks for watching. Remember to like,
share
subscribe, and we'll see you on another episode of Hunky
food.
Dudes.
And remember,
Stay hunky. Yeah, that was wild.
take care, guys.